Welcome back, everybody! We've got the Brawlhalla Summer Championship going on this weekend. We just concluded EU 1v1. Next up, we've got North America 1v1.
Oh, it's going to be super exciting. It's the other half of the major Brawlhalla circuit league, you know.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I mean, we just watched Eram and Dobrain finish off the EU,
gosh.
and that was crazy.
That set was absolutely crazy, but we've got crazy action going on this side of the ocean, and I think we're gonna just roll right into it. This tournament has been going on. We're hopping in partway through, and right now we've got LDZ versus Starlight. Is going to be the first match we're taking a look at.
That's a massive match to start off with. That's the last top 16 match that we're going to be seeing here right before top 8. So once we hit this, it's going to be right into the biggest pool of NA champions that you're all familiar with. Just huge names like Noel, iThrow, of course, LDZ, Starlight, and this match, Starlight, who I don't think we've seen a lot of recently, so it's really good to see him come back as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see this matchup. I know we've seen it in tournaments past. It has been a while since they've kind of matched up recently. LDZ, as everyone knows, won the 1v1 World Championship last year at BCX, and Starlight actually won the 2v2 Championship. So they both have world titles currently, and I mean LDZ's been tearing it up every single seasonal championship so far in the circuit this year.
And it just, I mean, this is all, of course, leading into the BCX. So all these big champions from last year, LDZ, Starlight, we have Daiku, of course, who we just saw play and got third in the EU. All these big players coming back, building back up to that BCX, trying to retake those titles. And this is just the road there.
Yeah,
and we get to see the progress.
We've been seeing all these people, as you've been saying. They've been playing LDZ. What are you expecting to see out of him in this tournament?
Oh, that's a good question. I've seen him pull out a lot of things since BCX. I mean, there was a while where he was on Diana. Then he was playing Lucian. Then when Spear started gaining a little bit of momentum, he pulled out Bryn, and I want to say there was also a little bit of Ragnar in there. I guess a little callback to the BCX 2016 when that was a very contentious pick. But Starlight, you know, he's also on the Asuri now, and he's been on Katars for quite a while.
Oh yeah, even leading up to BCX last year. He has a lot of fun with them. He says they're one of the most fun weapons for him to play. He just likes the way that they flow, and he's definitely got the mindset for it. So we're rolling into the first match here, Mammoth Fortress. LDZ rocking in that Bryn, as you called it, and Starlight on the signature Asuri.
And right now, LDZ just holding up the edge. Starlight trying to gain the map control against LDZ, and the throw combos coming out. Great damage build up for the start of this game. If he can hold that damage lead, that's all he's going to need, because those heavy hits from Axe, ooh, he gets the next knocked out, so that means his next weapon's going to be a spear, but Starlight's not even going to let him pick one up.
This is really interesting, seeing Starlight kind of control LDZ's movement, a player who is primarily known for walling off all of his opponent's options. Starlight has kind of turned around that dynamic on its head and takes the first stock against LDZ pretty early on here.
I mean, a big proponent of that was Starlight's map control. He held the center, was able to use the Katar's kits of Downlight to pick off LDZ's air approaches, Sidelights to push him back off stage and hold his edge guards. He had the map control the entire time, and it just worked out in his favor, led to that very early kill.
Yeah, LDZ getting a couple hits here. Let's see if he can edge guard Starlight, even up the stocks, but not before taking a fair amount of damage himself.
LDZ did a fantastic job at edge guarding Starlight off on the side, had him knocked way out. The recoveries just weren't there for him. LDZ was looking very solid in that stock, and now he's got the spear. Neutralites, building up damage, that's all you need. Just a little bit of spacing.
Yeah, I mean, spear, that's what it does. It is a long, stabby, hurty thing on a stick.
That's probably the best way you can describe it.
He just wants to show that to Starlight, but Starlight is not having any of it. He's like, I got my own.
Oh,
there it is.
Just tried to do.
Ooh.
LDZ's final send-off right there, trying to get the neutral air to get the chase dodge to touch the wall again. That was his recovery option. If he didn't throw that out, there was then he might as well just taken the fall anyway. But getting the neutral air off to at least attempt that recovery option, very smart on his part. Starlight, oh, getting knocked around. LDZ is looking very strong with the axe. These heavy hits, every time he makes a connection, that's, what, 16 damage almost?
Oh,
that
just
stacks
about
up very quickly.
Because Axe, you know, it's not one of those string-heavy weapons. It's a lot about big, solid, singular hits. And LDZ's been finding them properly. Oh my gosh!
That's one of the big trade-offs with Bryn's kit. The SIGs aren't the quickest SIGs, but they hit very hard. And as you can see, that side SIG launched Starlight straight across the map, coast to coast.
Yeah, it's got the range. He just wants to just touch you, just a little bit, you know.
Apply directly to the forehead?
That's how it goes, man. Starlight trying to work inside the forehead. Think through these Qatar approaches, going around the other side. Is he able to wall it off?
Oh, he just barely touched.
Uh-oh. LDZ turning this around with the spear side airs. Starlight, that's it?
That was a mind gimp.
The mind gimp. I mean, so that's what we were talking about, that we usually see from LDZ, right? Well, looks like we've got the Starlight Big Edge Guard. I actually want to talk about this one here, because Starlight, for the most of the match, he did that. He walled off the options, and that's what LDZ usually does. And we saw it get flipped back to what you expect. LDZ, with that movement, just kind of walling off opponents' options, being where they want to be.
And that kind of control on a map can make all the difference in the world. But now we've got game number 2. Starlight and LDZ got their weapons. They've got the control of the map. Starlight holding that sword, the versatility, the ability to just hold on to some of these hits, throw out a side air here and there, a down air, just not having to commit too hard to certain moves. Unlike the Axe, it might give him the edge in this current matchup right now.
Yeah, and I mean, he's starting to play the matchup better and better. LDZ, now not nearly as far behind as he was in the first match. He did manage to clutch that one out, so I think this bodes exceedingly well for him in this set.
Indeed. LDZ, oh, just barely misses the weapon throw, loses the weapon. Now he's a little vulnerable, but he is going to be finding that spear. And the spear, of course, allowing him to get the spacing off, but it doesn't matter. Starlight with the side SIG. All the force behind that just smacks you across the stage. Oh, if you get hit, that's...
I mean, that was excellent spacing. You know, LDZ went for that very committal ground pound. It does have quite a bit of recovery onto it. Starlight was just backstep and punish.
Very, very simple. It does definitely... Clinical. That's a fantastic word to describe that. I mean, what better way to punish the back dodge than a move that just chases you right across the screen? But there's LDZ confirming another kill or his first kill this round onto Starlight. Just a very simple side air smack to the side of the stage, just trying to get that alliterated.
Oh, beautiful dodge punish by Starlight. You know, he hits that neutral air and then he waits. He watches for the dodge. And then once he identifies what the opponent's going to do, just punish right after.
Oh, there's falling nairs from
no,
Starlight.
He got hit out of his recovery. He's not able to make it back.
He overcommitted a little bit too much. Well, I guess that's the whole thing about overcommitting. Is too much commitment. But one way or another, Starlight, well, he's got to figure out a way to come back, because that was pretty devastating. The mind gimp on himself, the one weapon throw disrupting his entire recovery set.
Yeah, and this is, you know, this is a best of 3 set. So LDZ being up a stock right now is very meaningful, because he's already up a game.
Oh, that might put him in a position to confirm this kill, and LDZ can't get back. Didn't take advantage of the chase dodge to try to get back to the wall. He hit the recovery.
That was very unfortunate, but you know, he does have a little bit of room to work with. He's still fresh white on his last stock here, arming up with the Axe.
Ooh, gets the dodge punish, finds another follow-up as well. And now it's just back to neutral, figuring out the best approach.
There it is, LDZ finally finding purchase with that spot dodge. Able to punish here. Let's see what he's got with the Axe. Coming down. Oh, wow.
It looks
disarming himself.
I guess he's feeling the spear a little bit more right now. You know, the space, the gameplay where you can use the spear to space against stuff like sword, where you can just outrange it with those neutral lights. The side light, of course, being a great string starter, forces your opponent into certain directions and pairs the neutral SIG, catching the diagonal.
Oh my gosh. That's going to do it for the set. 2-0 over Starlight. That was phenomenal. You know, I'm with you there. I really like the switch to the spear. You know, Starlight was really good at punishing a lot of these more committal Axe moves, and the spear just kind of let him dictate the range a bit more, and that's the kill power he was looking for.
Yeah, that spacing is killer in those situations. I mean, just In a similar vein, we can look back to the EU gameplays,
right.
Where Dobrain was playing with Scythe, and every time he pulled out Scythe, you saw him spacing out those Scythe strings, able to get off huge damage, of course. And that's where a lot of this spacing comes in, and that makes, if you can utilize that in just the right way, that
makes all the difference.
Exactly.
That is how you win sets, ladies and gentlemen.
Write that down.
Just write down, you know, LDZ, moving on, Starlight.
Spacing.
That's all right.
Just spacing. That's all you need.
Yeah, but it looks like we will be moving on through the bracket as well. Next up, we're going to have Noel versus iThrow.
Two big names.
Oh
you
my
could say
gosh.
You could say both of these players right now are two of the four biggest name NA players in the scene.
Absolutely.
Like the most consistent. We've seen iThrow at the very least since Combo Breaker making it into top 3 consistently. Noel, of course, since the beginning of time. Just making it into top 3 almost every single tournament.
Basically, after BCX last year, after the World Championship, he's really turned it up. Noel said, you know what? I just want to win. I'm going to make sure that happens. I'm going to train up like crazy. I'm going to go to every single tournament that I can. He's been traveling everywhere, entering every single tournament, and that's why he's been winning tournaments. He is, I think, currently first place in the NA circuit points.
First or second.
Yeah, he is pretty much a lock to get into BCX, the World Championship this year, and I would not be surprised to see him end up, you know, in grand finals here.
Yeah, but of course now he's with Hattori, switching off the more iconic Koji pick that he stuck with ever since he started playing last year, when in his breakout tournament of the 2016 final round. So now more recently he's switching to the Hattori because I guess the spear is just a little bit more comfortable for him than the bow. And you know, it's a little bit sad to see it go, but of course, adaptation is the name of the game. Well, the name of the game is Brawlhalla, of course, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but this is, you know, shading back to Combo Breaker this year. We've seen Noel versus iThrow before. So there are no slash in this matchup. They know what each other's doing. And I absolutely love seeing the breakout performance from iThrow. You know, he's become a monster in the scene. Ever since then, he's been taking tournaments, consistently placing top 2, top 3. And I just think he's going to have a really strong showing here today.
And so right now what we're seeing, a lot of sword play, a lot of back and forth, looking for these trades, looking for downlights and the combos. I mean, all you need is to push your opponent off to the edge, and then you can take advantage of that versatile kit, the down airs, the neutral airs, everything you can use to get these edge guards. And Noel just holding the edge guard. iThrow, he knows he can't even get back. He just falls it. That's it.
That's it. I mean, Noel, he was holding that platform, and he was just making sure that iThrow couldn't. And once he recognized, don't go, don't overcommit, he's already dead. He's already dead. You don't need to clean it up any further. And I mean, this, again, you know, Noel and iThrow, they have played before, but it's usually Noel coming out on top, and this lead is showing history.
Historical moments like this, that's what Brawlhalla is all about, is these historical matchups. You can almost call it player rivalries, although I don't even know if it's necessarily that, because I feel like these players are just so friendly to each other in most situations.
Oh,
I don't even know if it's a rivalry, but I don't know. I don't even know what you would call it in that situation.
Just the histories of the matchup, you know? It's it's these stories that we see time and time again, and as Noel and iThrow are just dueling here with their swords, I don't know, I gotta give this to Noel. His sword play has been absolutely phenomenal. That's what he's been training up most. That's what he's most known for.
Well, that's been his calling card, essentially, since Koji, and even when people discounted sword and said, oh, sword's a bad weapon, he studied the blade.
Oh my gosh, Noel with the double down stick. Hit him from the right, hit him from the left. Just backflip everywhere and slash forward. It's beautiful.
That's a flashy signature. You can't hate it.
I mean, iThrow certainly doesn't love it right now. And I mean, Noel working on a 3 stock, I don't think there's a lot about this game that iThrow's enjoying right now. He's got to find the answer, but Noel, again, just to the side of the ground pound, punish with the down light combo.
Even tries to go for the read with the neutral sig with that 3 stock dream. The JV4 dream is going to go out the window as Noel takes a bite, and iThrow takes the stock. That's going to be a little bit more towards the even standing that Aethro is going to want to push towards.
Now this is what we're looking for. Aethro with that hammer. Does he throw it? Does he hit with it? Yes. The answer to both is yes.
I mean, the answer is stomping the side light because that's the damage buildup that you do. You can stomp the side light across the entire stage and build up because the stomp covers the entire all the ground options. I mean, if Noel catches him out in the sky, that's one thing. But if they're both on the ground, Aethro can start up, you know, whatever he wants and force those mix-ups. But it's not going to matter. The weapon throw,
He
the snipe off the side.
Aethro. Oh my gosh!
The snipe off the side. That was just
the accuracy, man.
The perfect precision.
Like, again, I think that might have already been it. He was so far off the edge. I mean, Noel with that falling side air, that was probably enough to close it out. But no, no, no. Let's seal the deal. You throw? No, I throw.
3, 2, 1,
All right, well, we got game number 2. Noel coming off the 2-0 from the last game. Game number 2, Aethro looking for the combos, and there's a lot of damage. That's stomp into down air.
All right, Aethro, yeah, that's what I really like seeing, his hammer, you know? That's what he found the most success with during Combo Breaker. Just remembering back on those matches.
And the hammer's got great range, it's got great damage, it's got great force.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not the fastest weapon in the world, but it doesn't necessarily need to be when it's got all of those benefits. The damage buildup is fantastic. If you can hit one of those side airs when your opponent is in the red, that's almost always a kill.
Oh yeah, it hits like a truck. I mean, look at that, just sending him off the right-hand side. Aethro already looking for the KO now.
Oh, Noel throwing his spear away. I wonder if he was trying to read Aethro dodging in a certain direction so he can punish with a down air. But one way or another, now he's got the sword. I suppose you could say it's his preferred weapon. Oh, but Aethro with the neutral air is not going to finish up. Noel following up immediately with the ground pound as well. I'm actually surprised he was able to connect that with the way that Aethro was trying to dance around.
Oh, there it is, the stomp side air. As you were saying, cover those ground options. And the hammer, so efficient at KOing with that side air.
It's those stomp mix-ups that makes hammers so great as well. It's like, do you know what direction he's going to throw you in? And how am I going to adapt to my opponent throwing me out of a stomp mix-up in one of those directions?
My gosh.
There it is again.
Aethro, so clean. I mean, the conversions that he gets off of those stomps is just absolutely phenomenal.
That is the strength of hammer. And Nash, I suppose, because he's got all that extra damage. Ooh, but the down air, that's going to be a kill confirm.
Noel just reading and following for the wide recovery. I really like that. You know, we've seen Noel, that's kind of like one of his signature moves. I think he's picked it up from just training over the past year, watching the top players from last year, about how you mimic the opponent's movement while you're trying to edge guard. Just that way you can follow, spend your options as they spend theirs.
2 down airs in a row! Almost gets the third, but Aethro manages to find his way back on stage. There's down airs. Devastating, of course. Lots of damage buildup. Great for displacement and offstage pressure. Oh, but he loses the spear again. And now Noel, he's trying to get through. Almost lands at the stomp. That was so dangerous.
I mean, you see Noel, he keeps chain dodging through Aethro, and Aethro is challenging it with the stomp every time. If Noel tries to press a button, I feel like Aethro is just going to catch him out with the stomp.
I hope Noel realizes that, because otherwise he's going to be in a very bad position when he does try to go for something out of one of those double chain dodges.
Wow, for as convincing as this one started out for Noel, I mean, Aethro's got quite a bit of a lead. And with the hammer, I feel like the next hit could be it.
Oh, that's it.
There it is!
100% accuracy on that call. Down air is all it took. Whatever the next hammer move was, that's the kill confirm. And Aethro is just
so scary,
taking this hammer and running with it. I mean, this is the Summer Championship Hammer Marathon for Aethro right now.
It's great. You run with it, you drag it, and it makes the sparks, and you just blind the opponent. But Noel not getting blinded to what he needs to do in this match. One stock apiece, finds that KO. Little bit of a hill to climb, not too bad though. He's only in the yellow.
Noel does have map advantage right now. He's got the control of the center of the map. He has sword. He's got the versatility that sword provides to keep this map control.
Denial.
Look at this. That's what, 60 damage dealt before Ithro could even find anything. Now that he's got the hammer, we've already seen what he can do in this game. He's in a flow in this set, and he can get the damage back. That's 2 side airs in a row. That's what, 40 damage, 50 damage?
Oh yeah.
That's huge.
I mean, that's exactly what he needs. Well, trying to find any kind of starter here. Ithro evening up the damage. This is getting dangerous. Wow, beating out the signature. Noel looking for the KO. Is he going to be able to find it? No, no punish on that signature. He's too far. Ithro spaced it properly.
Ithro's in the air so much, that's exactly what he needed, but it was the wrong direction. The neutral sig coming out and...
Oh my gosh, this is so dangerous.
Recovery. Oh, being above hammer in any situation. Oh, and he avoids the
It's
stomp.
not enough. It's not yet enough.
And he loses the hammer too.
Noel
He's
with
by
the sword.
himself.
We saw him weapon deny before. Oh, Ithro breaking through the weapon denial. Rearms with the spear. Is he able to edge guard this?
He's got the positioning for it. He's got spear in the recovery. He's going to be able to catch him out on the ground because he was able to do it as he was falling right before he landed. And he can just take advantage of that, knock him up out of the sky. And that's
ties up the set 1-1 in this best of 3. This is going to be crazy. This has been a crazy set so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be crazy. I was about to say.
It's already crazy. Let's get a little bit crazy here. I throw in Noel. Which map are we locked into? Let's see.
Well, I did kind of miss that, so this is gonna be exciting.
Oh, back to shipwreck. Back to ship. Just run it back.
Exactly.
I just want to run it
come
back.
on, think about it. We're in the summer. We're hanging out on the beach. What better map to go to than Shipwreck Falls?
I mean, yeah, that's where we've been chilling out. You know, we had to negotiate with Thatch for use of this stage, but it's turning out all right. I'm sure Noel wants to get some early gimps here. His sword has been absolutely phenomenal for edge guarding. That's just one of his signature moments. But I gotta tell you, who are you pulling for in this match?
Well, oh, see, now I can't be biased. I mean, but if I was biased, if
you were to be biased based on what you've seen, oh my God.
You know, as a Georgia boy myself, I gotta root for Noel because, you know, local esports. I gotta root for the state.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, if you're rooting for Noel, I gotta talk about Ithro here, all right? Super awesome guy, right? Hanging out. He's from our friendly neighbors to the north. He's Canadian.
He's a part of the hat.
Fighting for Set to Destroy X, you know? Amazing pickup. They've been playing absolutely crazy. They've picked up a lot of players. And I think Ithro is kind of the spearhead.
I think it's Ithro and Remy right now. I don't know if they have a third player right now. I think it's just Ithro and Remy. Maybe LDZ. I mean,
Ithro might be all that they need, because look at this. Knocking out Noel, is that enough? Can he get this edge guard? There's the spear toss forcing out some options. He's looking for the stomp.
I was actually expecting a neutral sig from Ithro right there, but he's not even gonna need it. The stomp side air is all. It's that simple. If he's gonna dodge in, punish it with the stomp, get the side air, get the kill. It's a huge force coming out of that move. Other options, you can use them. You can use those sigs, but I don't think they're guaranteed out of stomp, so it's not quite as good an option.
When you're at this level, you know, you want to go for the guaranteed damage when you're in that early damage building phase. You know, he's got Noel in the yellow. He's looking to push it a little bit further before he can start paying dividends off of these really strong hammer attacks.
And now you can see Noel trying to dance through, look for open areas. He's basically shut all the blast doors right now. He doesn't. It's hard to see any weaknesses in his play right now with his hammer because
he's gonna be holding on to this stock.
It's that extra range that hammer's providing. Noel needs that spear, and he's gonna opt for the sword. I think. No, he's priming.
Just juggle it. Just juggle it. Deny weapons.
He's priming. That's exactly what he needs.
There we go. Some great early damage. Build it up. Close the gap. This is what Noel needs to bring it back right now. And again, this is
off stage. This is down air territory. But the dodge through. Noel barely missed that down air because of Ithro's just perfectly timed dodge.
Wow, Noel's got to be careful here. Getting knocked out. Stomp side air again. Ithro.
It's just that simple.
It's just that simple. He makes it look so easy.
Like flashy is fun, but when it comes down to it, you want to get those guaranteed kills, and if you can guarantee it with that stomp side air, that's all you need.
Just look at this weapon denial.
Another stomp.
Noel has taken so much damage just trying to get armed.
Side stick coming out. He tries to go for a gravity cancel stop.
Oh, wow. You know, Ithrow's been going for a lot of these spot dodges, trying to punish any follow-ups that Noel's going for, but Noel is just...
Weapon throw?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is that it? No, he makes it back. He touched.
Wait,
Can he reverse it?
The dodge, but he can't punish. Noel tried to get the punish, but he wasn't able to follow up with anything but the double,
another side air.
Double spear side air to get the range, to get the punishes on the Ithrow. I think with the range that Ithrow is able to pull out with this hammer, and the fact that he's able to punish basically anything Noel does if he tries to get up close, I feel like in this matchup specifically, he's going to want to stick with that spear, take advantage of the spacing, and just try to outrange Ithrow's stomps.
Oh no,
right
stomp
there,
side air.
again.
Is he able to get back? This is it. This is do or die right now.
He's got
He's
neutral air.
1-1 in the set.
No.
Ithrow closing it out cleanly, 2-1 over Noel. Very well played. Oh my gosh.
That was some intense match between Ithrow and Noel, and right here you can already see it. Ithrow getting this edge guard with the hammer, trying his best to just hold him off, playing very patient, finding the neutral air.
That's what it is. You go with those stomps to force the option high. They need to go out and around in order to get around those stomps. And once you kind of condition them for that, get them with the neutral air.
And then you just finish them off. Just one simple hit.
Man,
that's the
makes it
strength.
look so easy. Ithrow,
I wish I could play hammer like that.
Right? Oh man.
Oh, one thing, you know, since we got this beautiful background, this Shipwreck Falls. Little known fact. That camera of the game that we were just seeing, that was actually us live watching the match.
Oh yeah, we're in the stands, you know, just kind of like chilling out,
just watching the match happen right in front of us. It's pretty awesome. I wish you
Foden's
guys could be
actually
here.
over there, you guys. He's got the coconut and he's hanging out. He'll be back in a little bit, but we've got more action that we're heading on to.
Oh yeah.
We were just watching Set to Destroy X Ithrow. We were talking about his teammate Remy is going to be going up against LDZ.
And we were talking about like the 4 big NA gods, so to speak. And this is, I think Remy is another one of those up and coming NA gods, because he's another one of the players that we've been seeing a ton of in top 3s in a lot of these recent tournaments. He's won a few of the recent NA tournaments. He's placed at least top 3 in both of the regional qualifiers for a Brawl League Masters. So
he is another one of those. He's been a long-time player. He was pretty much in all the tournaments last year in the previous season, and he did primarily well in the 2v2 space. And then we saw him start breaking into the 1v1, and then recently he really had breakout performances winning tournaments. And so I'm not sure what to make of this match, Remy versus LDZ. I don't know, honestly, I think I might give this to Remy right now. He has been extremely strong in the past several weeks of tournaments.
It's 2 big names coming up against each other, and I mean, we just saw LDZ and Starlight play, so we're a little fresh on watching LDZ play. We know what he can do with the spear and the axe. He can look very clean with both, but Remy right now playing his Bodvar pick. Taking another player taking advantage of hammer, taking advantage of sword, throwing a lot of signatures as well. The side six coming out, trying to confirm that kill onto LDZ. Just enough force behind that to get the kill as well if he can get the connection. But LDZ not making it easy for him.
Now I find this really interesting. Oh wow, Remy just getting the KO with that hammer neutral air. I found it interesting that LDZ was choosing to play the axe against the sword, because I think that's kind of where he ended up having a little bit of trouble in his previous match against Starlight. We saw him shift to the spear and get most of his damage off of that.
I guess it's one of those things that changes from player to player, how they approach their own personal play style with a certain weapon. Ooh, LDZ with 2 down airs, goes for a third, doesn't find the connection. Now Remy trying to turn it around on the edge guard, but he's not able to find anything, and Remy with another neutral air, gets a hammer, tries to go for the side air, but doesn't connect. And now LDZ without a weapon, not too afraid to throw out some unarmed kit moves, which, I'm kind of glad to see.
Oh yeah, I love watching players when they're unafraid to fight unarmed. They'll use their weapon to toss to kind of break neutral, and then they'll hang out for a little bit, going for those slide kicks, those dives. Oh my god, Remy almost with the modified Russian Mafia. Opting now for the stomp side air. Get the KO. Working on a 3-stock against LDZ, the current world champion.
Well, he at one point he may have been the world champion, but at least right now, he's got to earn that title back. And if Remy's gonna put this 3-stock to him, it just shows that he's got more work to put in after this tournament.
That's putting LDZ and everyone else in this tournament on notice. Saying, hey, check it out, current world champion, I got this. Remy still refusing to go down.
What is this, 8 defense Bodvar right now? No,
oh my god.
It doesn't matter. Side air coming out from LDZ says he's not going to get JV forward.
There it is, 2.5 minutes into the match.
He still finds the weapon throw damage, the little, what is it, like 3 damage I think right there to just start off the stock.
Oh no, LDZ, did you overcommit? Yes,
yeah.
Remy capitalizing. Beautiful.
Went too far for that edge guard and Remy just looked at it and said, down air. And then he went back.
We definitely see that a lot from Remy. You know, he's done that in past tournaments. It's just one of the reasons why you're always so scared to go against him off stage, especially. We see a lot of gravity cancel down lights. I remember he's been doing that forever.
Well,
it's very easy to turn around and edge guard with those.
And we're going right into it. They wasted no time. Like
they
are ready to get this match underway. LDZ starting off with the spear right now, and Remy getting all of these unarmed hits off.
Oh my
2 neutral
gosh.
lights and a neutral air.
Oh my gosh, Remy, he just knows.
Look at him. He's reading LDZ out, looking to make this a perfect stock.
Remy, please.
Hammer, is he gonna get the punish to the side with the stomp side air? Oh, he's gonna look for it. He's looking for it. Oh, but he gets caught out. There's no perfect stock anymore.
All right. Oh, Remy answering back. Stomp, side air, weapon throw, weapon throw. That's it. He's not going to be able to make it back. Another weapon throw just for the moral damage.
If you can tear down your opponent on a moral level, on that mental, if you can tear down their mental stability in a match, that just, you force them to get impatient, you force them to make bad moves, and if Remy's doing that right now, if that's a part of his, I guess, playing mindset, you know, that's just taking more and more advantage out of your opponent.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real thing, especially over the course of a game, especially over the course of a set. When you're this deep in tournament, any little bit of mental damage means a lot. Wow. Oh my gosh, these weapon throws, you know LDZ's got to be thinking about those.
Well, I mean, if he keeps getting hit by these, he's going to be thinking about him even more because it's those punishes, that damage. He's got to be more careful. LDZ with the spear, he's going to have to find his spacing. Remy looking for these downlights with unarmed to get something started in terms of combo or string unarmed damage.
Oh, and another downer. He's so clean with those. That's how we saw him take out the first stock. That's how he took out the second stock. Let's see if he can close out the set that way.
And Remy.
Oh my gosh.
Well-timed dodge into neutral air. Oh. Another neutral light. Going to the, he's just throwing out the hitboxes. He's creating a wall with this
Wow. Remy's movement has been so good. He is moving just out of range of these attacks, sitting just behind LZ.
Did you see what he just did? Forcing the side air out by getting barely a jump off. He got in the air just to the perfect level that he could do a jump into forward speed dodge into side air almost at the same moment. To get that side air out, knocking LZ.
Oh my gosh! The down signature. I haven't seen that move in quite some time.
It's that smooth sweep and scoop.
Yeah, man. Just gotta grab him with the bear claw. Whew. That's what it is. Fling him out. Remy looking incredibly strong, taking it over LDZ 2-0.
And that was quick too.
That was quick. Remy is looking insanely strong.
2 JB3s. 2 stocks.
Man, do you have Remy on your fantasy bracket?
I do.
Oh, good. Good man.
I also have, I think I have LDZ and Remy. So, I'm a little happy and a little sad, but I'm still getting points either way.
So you're all set. You're sitting pretty.
Oh, I'm sitting pretty already.
That's what I like to see.
Let's see, I had Noel, I had Remy, I had LDZ. I also had Steve Inator, and I also had, I think I also had iThrow.
Oh.
I think I had. Right. I think I spent a lot of money on these big names, and then
that's great.
I had like $20 left, and I had to fill up the rest of the slot. So
man,
I have
so
Gary.
You're
Gary,
chilling.
Gary, I'm watching you. If you got me some points.
You're chilling. So you guys could also be chilling. We've got wonderful sponsors that are doing a giveaway at the end of the tournament. Today we're going to be giving away an ASIO keyboard and mouse.
Ooh.
Yeah, those guys, they've been sponsoring. They're going to be the official keyboard and mouse of the World Championship this year.
Just look at those pictures. That's some super clean
They're
keyboards.
really slick. Like, Photo's been using them. He absolutely loves them. And then another sponsor, Scepter, is going to be the official monitor of the World Championship for Brawlhalla. Those monitors are great. Like, we got a bunch of them in here, and we've been testing them. We've been playing with them.
I think that was the main monitor at Combo Breaker as well. They had a huge setup there.
Oh yeah, they had a
all sorts of
massive
stuff.
booth there.
So
and everything.
yeah, there was. I mean, the quality bar none. Easily some great monitors.
Yeah, those things are absolutely awesome, and we actually have some stuff to check out from ASIO and Scepter. So
I guess we'll
without
check that
further
out.
ado, kick it over to you guys.
This is it. This is my moment. My journey to the stage has finally come. Playing with the pros against the pros. Getting here wasn't easy. It took long days of hard work, dedication, and a passion to keep moving forward. And it's that passion that's driving me to keep going, even if I don't know what lies ahead. But I do know one thing. It all started here.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
This is Summer Championships 2017.
2017.
Top 8.
Top 8. Yeah, I'm very excited. You know, put on some sunscreen. It's important. I'm no longer TWK. I'm toast. And we're back here, and we're gonna jump right on into a game in a moment here.
About all sorts of identity changes today.
Don't talk to me about my identity changes. We got in the winner's finals. We got iThrow and Remy. Right now, we're gonna be looking down at that loser side of the top 8 here. STTP Wilson, straight to the point. Wilson versus Steve Inator here. Now, this is a match that I'm really excited. I love both of these players, and I love watching them play. I think they're both some of my favorite players.
I try not to stay biased as a caster, but I have to be honest. Steve Inator is probably one of my favorite players to watch. He always puts every bit of effort into his plays, always tries to make it fun to watch, so the entertainment factor is always there. You just gotta respect what he does, and I gotta love him. He's such a great player to watch. But anyway, no shade towards Wilson. He's been awesome to watch as well. Of course, winning the road to Combo Breaker and eventually becoming a full-time member of Fable. That's awesome.
That's awesome. And, you know, shout out to Fable, who's also been like there lately and been picking up a lot of these strong players lately. I want to point out this Queen Nai pick out here from STTP Wilson. I love Queen Nai. I don't feel like you see Queen Nai that often, and also that spear. Oh my goodness, how awesome is that spear? I love it. It's beautiful. You got that Queen Nai pick out from STTP Wilson, and we also have Steve Inator here on that Val, which we know Steve Inator has been playing Val quite a lot lately, and has been really laying it out with those Val gauntlets as well. And so that's kind of what, more along the lines of what I'm expecting to see this game.
I mean, now you hear it a lot of the times from Steve Inator. He says he's not a gauntlet main, and you know, that's probably true. We've seen him play quite a few different things in a lot of recent tournaments, but his main, I mean, I don't know if you can really say that though, because his main go-to in a lot of these picks is gauntlets, whether it's like Wushang, Val is his just #1 go-to pick. Oh, but right now, STTP Wilson playing this Queen Nai so exceptionally well, landing a lot of hits.
Oh,
no. And he just
no.
went off stage. What just happened?
That was, I don't know if the dodge came in too late or if he wasn't ready for it. There's a wave there, maybe a missed input, but that's unfortunate. That's going to knock STTP Wilson down to his second stock here as Steve Inator taking a comfortable lead in the red. But you do see STTP Wilson zoning with that spear really, really well and using Queen Nai's signatures, which have a lot of room and a lot of space to try and keep Steve Inator away. Does get punished right there for going in for that side light, and Steve Inator really pushing that advantage with a beautiful string. Oh man.
Huge dodge punish from Steve Inator. You can see him biding his time, holding onto those gauntlets, looking for the right opportunity to punish these Queen Nai signatures, these Queen Nai spear moves, where Wilson tries to go for a little bit of a ambitious signature play, and Steve Inator's right there to pick it up and run with it. Ooh, but the recovery is that's gonna take away the first stock from Steve Inator, but Wilson already in the red. I mean, Queen Nai, she's got 8 defense, so it can it can allow him to extend that stock to a certain point where he can try to take advantage of it, because Nai's also got the damage to bring that lead back very quickly as well, but the advantage is still in Steve Inator's favor.
Right, but really nice right there. Following that, instead of going with the side air as you traditionally see, went in for the grab cancel neutral sig, which is beautiful. It does a lot of damage. It comes out really, really fast. It's not quite true, but if you can land it, which we did just see Wilson do, I mean, that's phenomenal. Goes in there for the grab cancel neutral sig. Steve Inator denies it with the weapon throw. Goes into the side sig of his own, and there we see the KO with that recovery up off of the top side of the map.
Getting the town light off the platform to speed dodge into the air into an immediate recovery. That's already a very, very, very tight string, and for him to do that off the platform. Oh,
with the weapon throw, the dodge came out. Yeah, it might.
It's the positioning. But one way or another, Steve Inator's approaching deep red. That's very easy kill range for Queen Nai to confirm that if he can find a move. If Wilson can confirm a big hit that isn't a Qatar neutral air or neutral
no, he might do it with his neutral airs, dude. It's very, very close. Going in for that unarmed down air.
Still
off the wall, the ground pound.
Steve Inator going for the ground pound. Going for the ground. He can't get back. That's it.
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Game.
Steve Inator just converting that neutral air immediately into a kill.
No
that
break,
out
just
of nowhere.
Boom, 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 boom. Beautifully done. Beautifully executed. That was phenomenal.
That's what I've come to know and love from Steve Inator in tournaments ever since he started playing. Was just huge instant conversions into gimp kills with those gauntlets.
But STTP Wilson not phased at it at all, sticking with that Queen Nine pick, sticking with it, staying with that slower movement speed, but high defense, high power, literal physical tank, figuratively, of course. And we're seeing, you know, kind of a lot of give and take here in this early game here. But keep in mind that with those Katars, if you can get in close as Queen Nai, because of the damage you have, you can really build it up super, super fast. Steve Inator just through that sword was unable to get in there before it faded away, but that's going to give him those gauntlets, which he's very scary with. But you're seeing Wilson keep Steve Inator away from getting on the ground. There's the Starlight, gonna try and follow it up into a move, but the down air from Steve Inator will get in there, will punish into that neutral air as well. But STP Wilson has Steve Inator. Oh!
Just barely finds the down sig as well. Huge damage coming out, of course. There's Queen Nai signatures being very heavy hitting moves. I mean, even for just signature's sake, I think the neutral sig on the Katars probably kills at the earliest point in the game of all signatures. So Queen Nai having some of the hardest hitting signatures in the game, you've got to be careful. Steve Inator getting hit by that ground pound and Wilson taking that first stock and the advantage in game number 2.
And keep in mind, we talked about this a bunch already, but that 8 defense on STTP Wilson does give him a lot of breathing room. Despite being in the red, he can take a few more hits here before being really definitely in that kill percent. And right now you're seeing him push this advantage, use those neutralites really well, Steve Inator getting there, but the dodge down from STTP Wilson will not let him get caught in that side sig.
That, I mean, and you hear it from so many people, casters, like TWK was talking about it earlier. Creed talks about it all the time. It's that Val side sig. He loves it, man. It's one of the best signatures in the game, at least in look or in function. One way or another, you gotta love it. STTP Wilson now trying to push off Steve Inator towards that edge. Steve Inator turning it around, getting that counter hit to force Wilson towards those edge guard situations. Putting him on the back foot, that's what he's got to do to take advantage in this, at least take the advantage away from Wilson.
And you know, it's pretty close. There's not really, I wouldn't even say that there's an advantage right now in this game. It's neck and neck damage-wise, stock-wise, even kind of engagement-wise. Steve Inator going in for that side stick will get punched by the down air. But, you know, STTP Wilson moving away from it, not following it up because he knows Steve Inator would be able to punish any of the available approach options from that time. And there's that side stick with the sword, with the weapon throw. Steve still has a dodge available here, and maybe another jump. Goes for the down air into the wall. STTP Wilson, rather. STTP Wilson gonna pick up that spear, catches that punish on the side stick with the down air, and then goes with the down signature for the KO. STTP Wilson staying in control of this game despite having a lot of damage on stock number 2.
That's that snake bite coming out, has so much range, it displaces your hitbox back, or hurtbox back just enough that it can put you in a safe range while you're edge guarding. Steve Inator came back at just the wrong angle to get hit by that, and it was all over.
I love that play right there from Steve Inator. He knew STTP Wilson was going to go in. He moved back, just back, and then went in for the punch there. We see a downlight into the neutral light, into a down air, into a recovery here as well. Being patient, waiting it out, but the side air from Steve, I don't know that STTP Wilson has. Oh, he does have the jumps, and he will actually convert that into a down air to go ahead and start a little bit of a string, get some damage, but another side air comes out from Steve Inator, and the damage right now is super, super high, but STTP Wilson did get that wall touch.
I mean, this is low force versus high defense right now. Val only has 4 base strength, so for Steve Inator to really confirm these kills, it's going to take a lot more for him to get his hit confirmations into definite kill conversions.
And right now with that spear, not only can Queen Nai put out a lot of damage, but Queen Nai can do a lot of spacing here. And that side air, aggressive side air, into a fairly aggressive down signature as well. Outspaces, you know, it's all about keeping your opponent away from you into a favorable location. There's a ground pound very low to the ground. STTP Wilson looking real good to take this game right now if you can get this ground pound, but there's a down air into a ground pound. Steve Inator looking to convert like the last game. Could it happen? There's the sig. STTP Wilson hanging back, has some damage on him, but Steve Inator still in kill percent, still playing really, really well right now.
Right now, I mean, this is Steve Inator's gauntlet of truth, so to speak. He's been having so much trouble against STTP Wilson's guitar game because he's playing so patiently with the guitars, looking for the reads rather than the aggressive pressure. Steve Inator trying to find the signatures to get an early kill or edge guard punish, but he's not able to find anything. The Starlight comes out, and that is Wilson taking game number 2.
Game number 2. You gotta say that was a really tense last stock there, especially because if you know. especially if you're thinking about it, Wilson had such a strong lead, and Steve Inator was just not letting him get that confirmed for the hit kill. And you're going to see right here in this replay, as Steve Inator sets up here for that down signature strike onto... Wilson sets up for the down signature strike onto Steve Inator.
Lots of S's.
S's and T's. Too many of them.
It's the synonyms. Synonyms. I forgot which word. It's the alliteration for S. It has a specific word, and I can never quite remember it, but it kind of sounds like it has a lot of S's or S sounds in it. It's like synonyms or something like that.
I mean,
if I saw it, I would remember it.
Sibilance, Cercerus. I mean, sibilance is a different thing. It's it's that sound. It's not good for microphones. But, you know, diverging from that topic back into the game, we're seeing Steve Inator pick up those gauntlets right away, trying to keep Wilson away from picking up that spear. But Wilson, you know what, going in for that spear, picking it up right away. No one's hit each other yet. First strike has yet to come out. No damage, just positioning. First strike to Steve Inator right there.
Already right off the bat, you see Steve Inator going for a lot of these these air momentum dodges, going for down airs to get a lot of damage buildup, and taking advantage of the fact that Spear doesn't really have any good direct overhead coverage aside from downlight, which displaces you. Like, he's not going to hit him if he's directly above. I don't think. I think it only hits it in front when it displaces. But Steve Inator going for the gip, doesn't follow up with the ground pound, and it's not going to quite lead into an early kill.
STTP Wilson,
but the effort was there.
Did you see that? He went in the side light, and then he waited. Instead of going for that downlight, he waited out for Steve Inator to dodge, then jumped up into a neutral air. I mean, that's just so cool to me.
Ooh, looking for the down sig, not going to connect in the side air. Oh, weapon throw, not going to connect either, but it doesn't matter. Wilson doesn't have the speed to get back to the stage in that wall, that little 3-inch wall, that almost a ledge. I guess you could call it an almost a ledge.
Almost. Side of the boat.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, it just wasn't in the right spot for Wilson to grab it.
Yo, the neutral six coming out from STTP Wilson right now are brutal, are relentless. The ground pound a little bit too far to the right as Steve Inator does get in there for a punish, but right now Steve Inator has taken a lot of damage on his first stock. You know, not too far, and dishing out good damage right now to Wilson. Nice dodge through that recovery. The weapon throw hits Steve Inator into the down sig. This is not enough for the KO. Too far away on the left, and the horizontal box right here, big enough to allow Wilson to actually follow up Steve Inator's recovery with that recovery of his own for the KO.
Now, Wilson's going to do his best to guard that weapon, but Steve Inator is going to find it's going to be gauntlets, and he's been doing very well with gauntlets in this matchup against Wilson. A lot of these read plays, looking for these openings and punishing the best way that he can has been. It secured him the game in the first round, almost secured him the game in the second round. He's going to have to use them this time, I believe, to really hammer it home, so to speak. I mean, there's no hammer in this matchup.
Don't you mean like gauntlet at home?
Well, you can throw down the gauntlet.
Oh, so you're saying
that's what Steve Inator's doing right now.
Just
He's
threw
throwing down the gauntlet. literally and figuratively.
Literally, yeah.
And metaphorically.
Oh, the grab cancel neutral sig, so close. I love it when the move hits because it's one of those moves in the game where you're caught in it and it does a lot of damage, and it's just super effective in that way.
Well, it's always fun to watch hard reads, and gravity cancel guitar neutral sig from Queen Nai. That's one of the hardest reads you can go for because almost always you're gonna find a kill with it if you're way up in the air. The force behind that neutral sig is huge, tremendous. Bigly. Steve Inator right now trying to go for the kill.
Recovery. And that was an unarmed recovery too. That was before Steve Inator picked up those gauntlets. Gets the KO, brings down STTP Wilson to his final stock. Wilson goes up, really wants to get one of these grab cancel neutral sigs. Another neutral sig. You see Steve Inator move exactly like pixel perfect around the hitbox of the top of that signature. But Wilson really knows he's got this KO so close. Wilson really looking to get it with the ground pound. Steve Inator keeps it on the edge, another ground pound. STTP Wilson goes into the neutral light, follows it up with the recovery. Steve Inator too low, he's below it. He's falling down here. There's a side light out from Steve Inator. Wilson waiting it out, looking for his opening, goes for the down sig, down light afterwards immediately, and the side signature picks up the KO, brings it down to a final stock. STTP Wilson only in the yellow right now on his final stock.
This is the end of the line. This is one stock to one stock, game number 3. This is a best of 3. Whoever wins it here moves on. And game number 3. Steve Inator and STTP Wilson looking at the spacing right now, standing right next to each other, barely missing. But Steve Inator with the neutral sig, the damage is coming very slowly from. I mean, he's not getting a lot of damage output out of the sword, so the damage is slow. It's not quite as bursty as if he had something along the lines of a hammer or an axe, but then again, maybe he doesn't need it. It's these small hits here and there that can allow him to take advantage, find a momentum into a big string or a big combo or a gimp. I mean, that's what he's been converting into this whole time, so it's just taking advantage of the strength Val brings to the table.
And this is a little scary place for both players. I mean, you look at that damage, it's in the red now for Steve Inator. STTP Wilson following it up with that recovery right there. Gets caught by that side air into the weapon throw. Steve Inator hits the side signature. STTP Wilson recovers here, gets that wall touch, a little hangs back because he knows that side signature is coming, picks up the guitars immediately into a recovery.
So close, and he emotes! He thought he killed him! Oh, now this is Steve's game to win. You can't just throw down a taunt right in someone's face like that and not get the kill. If Steve gets this, this is gonna be big. This is the turnaround. This is exactly what he needs to find. This is the storyline of the day. STTP Wilson putting out the emote, the taunt when he thought he got the kill. And Steve Inator, this is his game to win.
Oh, Steve Inator hang back, hits the side air.
Is this going to be the
Wilson
confirmation?
has the jumps, he has a recovery left.
Oh, and he can't get back. Oh, that is so.
Steve Inator takes it and will advance.
That's the avenging play for Steve Inator getting taunted at.
Oh my goodness.
And they're teammates too. That's the Steve Inator team kill onto STTP Wilson after he taunts him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Look at this. Watching Steve Inator take Wilson coast to coast and just find the punishes. There's the side air. Oh.
It was like immediately right off the bat, he was like, you know what? Here I go. Like you waved and it was like the visors came on, you know? Like you got back and like now this is pod racing, but for Brawlhalla.
That's something I haven't heard in a while.
Like that's what we just saw right there. Oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, you know?
No,
getting the turnarounds, finding those kills when you're on your last leg. You've been backstepping this whole time, and you find the one crack in their armor and just exploit it.
Just take it. Absolutely. We are going to be moving on to, actually, I want to talk about the ticker. iThrow right now is the only Canadian player left in the tournament. I love that. I think that's really cool.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things that you don't usually expect out of NA, of course. Like, when you think NA, it's mostly US players, but North America, that encompasses, you know, a lot more than that. There's the entirety of Canada, you know, Vancouver, Ontario, Crocky's Canadian as well. So you find a lot of these other, it's international even for US. Like, EU is a very international tournament because there's so many countries in the EU, of course. I mean, you have all sorts of players from Denmark, Norway, Sweden.
Right.
You've got France,
all around
Germany.
The world.
It's huge.
It's huge. Here, you know, you got North America, you got Canada, you got the US,
And Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
And I guess technically, I don't know what connection rates are like for, I don't know, like the Bahamas or Dominican Republic, but I'm sure there's that
as well.
I think there are some players. I think Jaximus Rhymes is actually in Jamaica.
Really?
I think
That's
so.
very cool.
Someone could correct me on that. But
Our next game that we'll be seeing here will be Atrophius versus Starlight here. We'll be seeing that in just a moment, folks. And that's a pretty good game. I want to talk about for Atrophius. I think probably.
I think this is his first
time in top
eight. In any tournament he's played that was, I think, a major tournament. This was his first top 8 appearance. So this is huge for him. He's probably one of the biggest, aside from maybe Boomy playing Artemis recently. He is probably one of the biggest proponents for Scythe play in all of North America.
You know, I think he might be. Is he the Scythe representative in the Forge?
He was in the last cycle. I think he still is. So, I believe that it is still the case, because I know a lot of the representatives that were the representatives before got to stay on.
Right.
Like Gauntlet rep Matt, of course, being the Gauntlet rep this time around again. Part of the Creed being the guitar rep. A lot of those carried over. And if you're not happy with someone, vote him out. That's how it works. But you know, I guess everyone was mostly happy with who was representing their weapon. And now we've got the match getting ready to start. Of course, Atrophius playing Mordex, the character he used to take Boomy down earlier on in the tournament.
Yeah, and I believe it was a 2-0.
It was a 2-0.
We also got here Starlight rocking that is Is that an Asuri that I see?
That is Asuri. That's Mecha Asuri. You know that. It's kind of a callback to. I don't know if you ever saw it, but Beast Formers.
No.
Oh, that was a great show. Either way, I won't go into it too much, but it is kind of a callback to that, at least in my opinion. It looks pretty cool.
It's a pretty cool skin. We are seeing a very early game here, even game early on, like we typically tend to do. Starlight getting a lot of good damage in those sidelights into that state. Gonna get punched by Trophies there. Trophies is going to double dodge into that down air, moving into, going to triple that neutral light. These neutral lights do hit, they do a lot of damage if you can land them. If you can hit them. The side air from Starlight though, saying like, you're done. Pushes him out. There's the recovery though, and the side air out from a Trophies again. This is a very, all of a sudden, very, very tense game.
I mean, he's putting in a lot of work with gauntlets. We know what he can do with Scythe. It's his main weapon of choice. He's played Mordex quite a bit, so you have to assume that he can put as much work in with gauntlets as he can with Scythe. And right now, he's got the damage build up onto Starlight. And you can see already Starlight's approaching red. Just a couple more hits and he'll be there. Oh. There's the signature throw! Neutral Sig tossing him into the sky. Huge, huge hit onto Starlight. And now a Trophy is with a Scythe. He's got that edge guard and the ground pound. Catching him at that, what is that, 270 degree angle?
Yeah,
just
I mean, that was...
spiking him right off.
Spiking him right on out. And you know, we're seeing a Trophies here try and capitalize on this build, but Starlight's saying, no, you know, I got my guitars, I got my neutral airs, I'm just gonna keep pushing you out with these neutral airs. Getting there, again, another neutral air. Moving up there, going for another neutral air. It's all we're seeing right now out from Starlight, these neutral airs to try and outspace a Trophies, try and get around. And you know why? Because that 360 degree hitbox can deny some of the Scythe approaches, but the Scythe threat approach right there into that recovery does kind of push Starlight out a little bit. But the side air! Gets the KO right there, beautifully executed, beautifully done, and just like that, 2 stocks both ways for both players, 2 minutes into the game, and Starlight, you know, not clean, but still pretty fresh.
I mean, you don't have to be clean to be fresh. That's just kind of, that just comes with the style, you know? We're pretty fresh.
Oh, okay. But you're saying we're not clean?
Well, I mean, we're pretty clean too.
Okay.
It just depends on the situation.
Situation? Okay.
I mean, we're not playing right now, so we don't have to.
No, but these guys are, and I mean, they are killing it.
And right now, a Trophy is looking at him, taking him coast to coast, using that Scythe in every single way possible to take advantage of their strings, tossing them all over the place. That was huge damage into the kill. Weapon throws abound, getting the recovery down, taking advantage of both weapons in that situation.
Yes, and I mean that's you see that a lot from these top tier
coming out.
players.
Look at him, he's still going.
Into the neutral air, into
Oh
the
my
sideline,
God.
into a sideline, into
Calm
a neutral.
down,
Oh
Atropius.
my goodness, that string was incredibly long right there, beautifully executed. And the down air right next to you, and the ground pound.
Mercy,
Starlight
he
coming up
just
to another
spawned.
ground pound. Atropius just went off.
He just
went
spawned.
off. Oh my goodness.
I don't think he went off. I think he turned on.
I mean that was incredible. The string there again. Good lord, goodness gracious. I mean that was.
I mean, you see what he did in the replay. He forced out the dodge, hit him with the downlight, got the kick forward, watched him throw out that dodge, waited for it to just about end, hit him with the neutral light, went straight into the string, turned it into a combo, and just killed him.
I mean, that was an incredible turnaround. Not even turnaround, just set in that game. We're gonna see Starlight here switch over to Koji as well. Has that bow right now, and bow is another weapon. I think that gives you a lot of aerial momentum and a lot of aerial mobility. You're able to get in there, and you see these top players have such smooth movement, and I want to see that from Starlight, who's, you know, gonna pick up some engagement right there, right off the bat.
I mean, if you're talking about smooth movements, Starlight is pretty much the king of that. I mean, ever since his early days of just playing, essentially just maining sword, he's just had smooth, very clean, optimal movements on those sword plays, and now he's carrying it over to this bow play, and you see the neutral airs coming out, launching Atropius way into the sky, trying to force out this kill early on. Ooh, you see him trying to go for that down air, but it doesn't quite come out. Atropius now looking to get back to stage. He's got gauntlets. He's got the free carryover from that side air. So that side air is going to move him back towards for free. No jump or dodge required. Sort of like the Lance side air. Very effective at recovering back onto stage.
The side air right there, out from Atrophius, into the ground pound follow-up, into that Sig follow-up, but Starlight here, holding on to his stock, and so is Atrophius, who is very, very much in the red, but the neutral light's gonna knock Starlight very far across to the left side. The down Sig comes out, Starlight dodges through, picks up that neutral light, unarmed light attack onto Atrophius, trying to push him out, trying to do the damage, moves in here, another unarmed neutral, moving in with a sword now, setting up maybe for a side air or a down air, anything would KO at this percentage, and it's Starlight needs to take this, potentially, oh, but the gravity cancel, down signature with the, oh my gosh.
You can almost call that a tipper because he managed to space that out perfectly. So that it was right at the end of the signature. Those hitboxes coming out in the perfect spot to catch him off guard. I mean, you can't imagine that Starlight was going to think he was going to get hit there.
Right, I mean, that's insane. And we did just see Starlight knock out Atrophius with a unarmed neutral air, just to like point out how high the damage was onto Atrophius, as Atrophius had recovered quite a distance in that game. Right there, you see that recovery, not quite where it needed to be to pick up, which is really, really good for Starlight, because you get caught in that recovery with Scythe, you can be kind of caught in a train that you can't get off of.
I honestly thought, because Atrophius caught Starlight off right after he threw a dodge out, so I figured that was going to be the start of another huge string that we saw in the last round that allowed Atrophius to take game 1. Now it's Starlight with the bow, ooh, and then angled hit. Atrophius cannot get back, getting that recovery right into that sloped area underneath the map. Huge play coming out from Starlight to confirm that kill.
You gotta keep in mind here too, folks, that this is game number 2. Starlight really wants to take this so that he can go for a game 3, go for an advancement in the bracket, and he's playing very, very strong. This Koji switch working out super well for him. Atrophius, though, turns it around there a little bit, goes into Starlight, tries to follow it up. Starlight doesn't get hit, but does get hit right there by what I believe was the side air into the ground pound. Atrophius bringing this down to 1 stock either way for both players at the moment. This is a pretty tense moment here, because if Atrophius can build up the damage, and you can do that with a side, nice neutral air right there, this is going to be real bad for Starlight. There's a down air, another down air. We're seeing Atrophius kind of hang back.
There's alt down airs. The whole kit of Scythe just allows it to take massive control in games. Taking advantage of the alternate attack patterns. There's alt down lights. There's alt neutral airs. Everything allows you to displace your opponent towards the edge and then take advantage while they're off to just get gimps. Heavy hits. And right now you see him going for it again, trying to force Starlight off onto the side, but he's gonna get Scythe thrown away.
That's another side air. Atrophius doesn't have the jumps, and Atrophius, Starlight throws up this emotes as well right there. We'll take game number 2. This is gonna go to game 3 in this best of 3. Starlight and Atrophius are going to battle it off head-to-head here. We're going to see who is going to take it, who's going to advance in the bracket. No legend swap from Atrophius. Atrophius has been maining Mordex very, very faithfully for the last 3-4 months or so, as far as I remember. And this Koji pick sticking out for Starlight, because obviously it worked out for him in the last game.
I mean, if one thing doesn't work, no reason to not try something else, of course, unless, you know, you're in a panic and you're not used to something else. Like if you're not used to Lord Vrax and you switch to Lord Vrax, then that might be a little bit more of a panic pick. But regardless, this pick for Starlight has been working out great. The bow being able to get right on top of this Atrophius' Scythe pick and just take advantage of it. But Atrophius right now going crazy.
Into a ground pound. Starlight did not get the wall touch. That's it.
Huge plays coming out from Atrophius, finding the right catch, forcing out that dodge, taking advantage of the strings that Scythe provides, and there it goes again with the ground pound.
No, Starlight recovers.
Get it out in time.
Oh my goodness, but again, set up like that already. Not to mention that he's got Starlight almost in the orange right now on this second stock, as he's relentless with this Scythe. Goes in for that neutral air, gets picked up by Starlight's recovery, and also by that side air, and also by that neutral air, and that down air. Starlight really trying to turn this around, really trying to build that damage up, go for it here. But Atrophius not having it. There's a side air right there, and again, it's so tense, it's so tense. Here we go, there's another neutral air. I mean, the damage right now onto Starlight is absolutely phenomenally high already at this point in the game.
I mean, you're talking about tense. This is summer championships. This is. I mean, you talk about summer championships. You talk about summer. You talk about getting hot, turning up the heat. Atrophius is doing just that, and you see it right there, throwing out that ground pound, applying the burn. Starlight's gonna need a little aloe vera, maybe a little SPF 50 to get rid of that one.
Oh man.
And Atrophius just. He keeps the heat going.
Yeah,
he keeps turning it up.
His side gameplay is so clean. He's able to really convert off of everything he does to keep it up. Starlight has a Trophius in the red, but keep in mind, a Trophius still has 3 stocks right now. And he, again, looking for an opening, and there's, we see the Sig out from Starlight, the signature move, to go ahead and land, get that confirmed for the KO on the Trophy. So we're not going to see a 3 stock here, but 2 minutes into the game, we are seeing Starlight on his final stock, a Trophius, clean on 2 right now. Bone white, not really anymore, but with the gauntlets trying to find a way to break this guard, break this bow guard that Starlight's been putting up.
Well, you see Starlight on his back foot, just trying to look for an opening onto Atrophius. Atrophius really not making it easy for him. You see a lot. He's been putting a lot of work in the neutral state, catching Starlight out in the air. He picks up that scythe, and this is what we've been seeing him do all tournament. Just pulling out that scythe, punishing the dodge, getting those dodge whip punishes. Starlight trying to get these side airs, force him back out onto the side. He's been doing a great job at bringing this second stock into tow and almost get this into even, and Trophius can't even get back. So now Starlight looking to get this effective 3 stock. He might be able to pull this in, just reel it in just a little bit more and take this game if he can keep this consistency going.
So Atrophius has Starlight in an area where the KO could happen, but Starlight with some phenomenal gameplay has turned this around, brought it down to a final stock. Already has Atrophius in that dark yellow, trying to keep Atrophius away. You'll notice Starlight is very, very precise with how he engages. He's precise on how he's hanging back or how he's moving forward, waiting for Atrophius to attack, waiting for an opening to show up, and we're seeing Starlight able to rack up the damage that way. Keep in mind though, Atrophius has the scythe now, goes in for that Sig. It's not enough. Starlight is stacked, dodges through it, and has the down air. I don't think Atrophius has the jump.
He can't get back. That's huge. He just effectively 3-stocked Atrophius.
He basically reversed 3-stocked Atrophius
He had
right there.
Atrophius had the ability to find that kill, but Starlight just reeled it back. He knew he was overcommitting in certain situations, pulled out that bow, used the side airs in just a way to keep Atrophius just out of range of any of his scythe moves, and taking advantage of that, keeping his spacing down, able to bring the 3-stock back and take the set.
That was phenomenal. That was absolutely clean gameplay. And that last game, it was basically it was a reverse 3-stock. That's exactly what it was. Just that ending clip that you guys just saw, I really love. There's a moment you see that Atrophius is recovering, and that's the point when Starlight gets the punish and the interrupt, and that's all it takes, right? Because that knocks out your jumps. It only gives you 1 extra jump. And if you don't get that ground touch or the wall touch, you are out of luck. Yep. And that's what happened there. It was just perfect timing with perfect execution.
Forcing those gimps out, that can change the game in an instant. That can force you into great positioning, and that's exactly what Starlight took advantage of. But either way, we've got a new match coming up in just a second.
Do we ever have a new match coming up?
Oh yeah, it's big, big stuff. Looking at this lower bracket, top 8 quarterfinals, lower bracket, it's man. LDZ versus Steve Inator.
Now this is a game that I am excited for. I mean, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
2 massive players, LDZ and Steve Inator. Steve Inator, the gauntlet, the NA gauntlet god, versus LDZ, who is just, look at this, he's pulling out Sentinel, a pick we haven't seen in so long. Katar's Hammer, very, very strong pick. Putting the extra point, going into the dex stance, that's something we don't normally see.
You know, I think with Sentinel, that extra dex stance can get you a couple frames here and there. And I think that can make a big difference, especially if you're going for some of these very, very classic, very strong moves that Sentinel has. Because Sentinel does have such facility and such ability to dish out damage, to maneuver, and to really get in your face. He's an all-around, generally strong legend.
And LDZ already starting the match off very strong, getting a lot of those unarmed hits in. Those unarmed damage, strings and combos, the ground pounds, it's nothing to scoff at. Just because you don't have a weapon in your hand doesn't mean you're useless. And he's taking advantage of that. But now Steve Inator, this is a matchup he has to
LDZ with the down air and the weapon throw. Oh, goes in, I think potentially maybe for a side air, but LDZ was like, nah, not having it. There's a side stick coming out from LDZ. Gonna hang out below. Watch out for the hammer recovery. The side air comes out into a stomp. Edge guarding that weapon super, super well, but the weapon throws right there into the side stick. Steve Inator, though, unarmed, goes for the down air into a neutral unarmed, but the ground pound, long ground pound from LDZ gonna hit Steve Inator, knock him through, and the down stick comes out from Steve Inator into the down air. LDZ on the left side now, moving in, moving through the weapon throw. The side air into the recovery. Does knock out LDZ, who will survive, and then the weapon throw comes out, and the down stick. The The double dodge from LDZ, that was beautiful.
Steve Inator definitely expected the dodge in. You can see it. He threw the weapon up directly above him to predict the down, the dodge in. Tried to even throw out the down sig and it didn't work.
Air.
But can Steve get back? I don't think he has anything. Nope. That's it. As soon as he threw that weapon, that's all she wrote. That's the first stock going out of the way. And LDZ now with the hammer. He got a great weapon now to try to get this damage build up. Steve Inator is going to find it. He's going to find that side sig, and there's the kill. Man. It's that Val side sig. Very, very powerful stuff.
Basically a minute and a half into the set, folks, into this match, and we have reset. Essentially, if you're looking at the clean 2 white stocks, there's a side air coming in from Steve Inator into a very grounded neutral air. LDZ saying, no, here's my side light into my neutral light. Steve Inator turning around, getting some damage done, goes in, sets up the down air, comes out into the neutral air. Beautiful transition right into the sig, but LDZ was down below, not allowing himself to get by. There's a down air, but Steve Inator with a down air of his own. Coming through, there's the weapon throw, the side air from LDZ, trying to keep Steve away. Beautiful stomp right now, denying Steve Inator's entrance into the attack, but the down air. LDZ on the wall with a hammer, good weapon for the wall, but we've seen Steve Inator do a lot of damage and effective damage with the unarmed kit as well.
And Steve Inator looking very good. He's got his edge guard under control. You saw him put LDZ in this position at least 3 times in the last 30 seconds or so. And getting him to the other side, just barely avoiding the follow-up from LDZ's stomp, and there's the recovery. That's going to be the kill, number 2. Steve Inator taking the advantage in this game after LDZ took the first kill as well. Steve Inator just finding his stride and his momentum against these guitars, against this hammer. LDZ just looking for an in on a Steve Inator right now.
Goes in for that down air. Steve Inator hangs back a little bit, gets the punish, a very long punish string right there too, ending in that down air. Has LDZ already in the orange. Last stock, LDZ has to build up some damage onto Steve Inator, get close to the KO here, but the stomp into the recovery, into the side air. Oh man.
That's the modified Russian Mafia.
Into another side air, gets the KO, brings it down to a final stock, 3 minutes in, here we go. LDZ behind on the damage, but could turn that around very quickly. There's the neutral light, gonna try and follow it with a neutral sig, doesn't hit. As Steve Inator jumping above it and floating like a butterfly above it, but another neutral light comes out. The recovery out, Steve Inator into the down, into the side light, into the neutral light, comes up, goes for the neutral air. LDZ not looking so hot in the red, loses the weapon.
All right, he's got another hammer though, that's big damage. Oh, with the ground pound coming out.
No,
Steve Inator killing it on the ground pound, finding the right opportunity to take LDZ in game 1, and there it is.
Oh my goodness. That was
taken
phenomenal.
down.
I mean, you see Steve Inator just such good control here, right here. Keeps LDZ off the map, right? Keeps him up away from the neutral platform, from that neutral territory. Allows LDZ to get that weapon, but is ready with the weapon punish, and then right there, he goes in the follow-up into that ground pound.
Just perfect timing. Finding those gaps in LDZ's armor. Just taking advantage of those missteps. That's what you gotta do every moment of the game. Just read out your opponent, find what they're doing wrong in one situation or another, and just exploit it. And now LDZ, of course, changing up to his other main big character pick, Taros, the Axe Hammer,
Bullman.
Terror.
Oh, I like that. Alliterates. It's good.
Terror. It's
Taros,
the terror of terrible Taros.
Oh my god, it's too much. I can't handle it. But this pick right now not working out so well for LDZ, as Steve Inator able to get on a lot of early damage, but the recovery into the side air evens it up just like that. I mean, that's part of the joy of Taros, is you got that high damage output with both of these weapons, and just like that, the grab cancel stomp into the recovery, into the side air. Like you said, it's reminiscent of the old school Russian Mafia, and the neutral sig gets the KO. That's 32 seconds for that KO right there. Steve Inator wasn't even that high damage-wise.
That was... I'm at a loss for words right now. That was clean. That's the only word I can come up with right now to describe that. That was about as clean as you can come in terms of just completing a stock. I mean, you're talking about high damage. This is the highest damage you can find on any legend in the game in terms of outputting any sort of damage. I mean, if LDZ, and I think he did, take the extra strength stance, that is the highest amount.
9 damage.
That's 9 strength with hammer and axe, the 2 heaviest hitting weapons in the game.
And I mean, you're seeing it there. That was like 4 hits with a hammer, and Steve's already in the red on this second stock. And LDZ still hanging here on the red.
Oh, what just happened?
Goes in for that neutral to kind of save, but that's a little bit of a...
That's a mind gimp. That's a mind gimp. I mean, in our terms, it's a Z, or otherwise a self gimp with no pressure. That's a little unfortunate.
But LDZ ready with that side air, ready to push Steve Inator out to the right side immediately. Following through with that chase dodge, goes in for the SIG, but it falls, slides into the wall. There's a weapon throw. Steve Inator picks up the downlight, tries to follow it with a neutral air, but LDZ was not there. LDZ gets picked up in that recovery, but throws out a recovery zone, which gets the KO onto Steve Inator.
And he finds it, he takes that advantage in this set, 2-1. Steve Inator, of course, up in this match, so LDZ looking to tie up the set, getting that neutral SIG. Oh, just barely missing that recovery connection. Oh, and a double downlight from Steve Inator to deal a lot of damage out from those downlights. And LDZ, getting spiked into the ground on his last stock now. Steve Inator looking very strong.
I mean,
not out of the game yet.
Not close. If he plays another stock like this, I mean, that was phenomenal. That was as clean as it gets, and just right there in his face, in LDZ's face. LDZ really looking for that side of Steve Inator using the quick maneuverability of those gauntlets to interrupt all of these slower hammer strikes. The stomp coming out, but Steve Inator ready with the down air. Steve Inator hanging back here with the down light, goes into the neutral air, but LDZ hanging through, hits that side air, goes for that neutral SIG, but facing the wrong way, or anticipating a jump over, but Steve Inator sees it, doesn't fall into the trap. There's a down air out from Steve Inator, picks up the sword above here. Damage is high for both legends right now. There's the side light moving through the hammer throw. Now LDZ without the weapon gets hit by that side signature. Recovering up high here. Steve Inator waiting through, goes for that down light, trying to follow it up probably with a recovery. I don't know. But there's a side light. Axe out from LDZ can do it, can do so much damage and potentially get the KO, but Steve Inator looking real good this game with this last stock.
Oh, you can see Steve Inator looking for those that combo setup from the downlight. He's looking for something in the recovery. Oh, that would have done it, but he doesn't quite get the connection. Goes for the neutral air instead, resets him back onto the stage, and LDZ a little bit on his back foot as Steve Inator takes advantage of these gauntlets, goes for another recovery, but doesn't connect it as well. LDZ now finding the hammer. The hammer might give him a little bit of a different outcome in this game. That neutral SIG could get the confirmation. You see him looking for it. That neutral SIG could be all that he needs to confirm a kill on Steve Inator with that 9 strength.
He did get the wall touch there.
Trying to bait him off on the side. You see him looking for it, but it's not going to matter.
Steve Inator right there ready with that downlight side air for the KO. Gonna take game 2, and will actually advance in the bracket. I mean, that was an insane turnaround.
That's my fantasy pick, just pushing on through. Steve Inator giving me a lot of fantasy points right now, and I am so happy about that. But you can see it right now. Steve Inator getting that pressure on LDZ, just pushing him back on, forcing him into this bad situation.
And you gotta say, the spawn into that weapon was perfect for Steve Inator. It was right where you needed it to be. It was a perfect timing, and that's sometimes just how it goes. And I mean, he was able to take it and convert it immediately into that downlight side air, into that true combo that does, oftentimes get the KO.
Well, I mean, of course, it depends on the damage threshold, and LDZ in that moment was in the perfect damage threshold to get just annihilated by it.
Yes. Which phenomenal game. That's gonna put Steve Inator up one more time.
So I mean, that's just one step closer to grand finals. But of course, he is pushing through the losers bracket, taking down LDZ. He is gonna qualify for the losers semifinals, but he doesn't have an opponent yet. So we're gonna have to find out who his opponent's gonna be in this next matchup. Fables Noel versus Starlight. We're going to be seeing Noel in the bottom half of the bracket.
Here we go. And you can see that Starlight rocking that summer heat wave podium right there, which is pretty cool. It's the first custom podium.
As if it wasn't hot enough already.
Oh man, I mean, we're on the beach, shipwreck. It feels good.
Yeah, we got the clothes. We got the right clothes for you. Staying light, staying cool on the this shipwreck air. Of course, we got the waterfalls providing a little bit of a mist. It feels pretty good.
Feels really good. And we're gonna see here, we're gonna see Noel pick that Asuri pick. I think that's a pretty standard pick for Noel right there. And we're gonna see Starlight sticking to that Koji that we saw Starlight was able to really capitalize on and push through in that previous game up against STTP Wilson.
For sure, and now we're seeing the Bat Bands go down. We got Blackguard, Keep Mammoth, and Shipwreck, but we are going to Shipwreck. We're about to watch this live right in front of us. So it should be pretty exciting.
I mean, the sound of waves in the background, seagulls in the air. It's a giant ship on a rock.
Palm trees just wisping in the wind.
Wisping in the wind, I love it. Oh, Noel off the bat with a grab cancel downline into recovery into the neutral air to do a lot of damage onto Starlight. Both of them have weapons right now. Noel though, already trying to pop off, trying to turn this around, hanging out underneath Starlight, going in, but Starlight there with the bow goes into the ground pound, gets hit by that sidelight from Noel into the recovery. And Noel immediately ready with that neutral air to kind of outspace Starlight, and the double sig with the weapon throw. Starlight's out, gonna have to recover, and the ground pound. Starlight hangs back, does not get ground pounded right there. Beautiful movement from Starlight to deny Noel what otherwise would have been a KO.
And this is a huge match between these two. These two have fought endlessly in so many large tournaments. And there's the kill. Noel finding that ground pound, the perfect edge guard situation against Starlight. Now Starlight wasting no time, coming right back into it. Recoveries galore. Oh, and a nice downlight ground pound stomp to continue this damage flow that Starlight is trying to put out. He needs a lot more than that, though, to get Noel into that kill percent. That or a Gimp. But he's not quite in the position to get that out.
Oh, man. I mean, Noel in the red on the damage-wise, on damage run, and Starlight really trying to push him out, really trying to use those sidelights, those side airs to really push him out. Has Noel on the right side, but Noel has already gotten Starlight into the orange, already built so much damage here, and this is, you can't overstate that.
Noel throwing out those neutralites, trying to cover that edge option, but Starlight does manage to disrupt that with a neutral air. And Starlight trying to get the ground pound, trying to catch up at the top lip of that wall, where if he's just high enough, he can get that ground pound to connect no matter what. But Noel not connecting, and he can't recover now. He can't recover.
Jumps. Well, that's unfortunate for Noel, but very fortunate for Starlight, who is gonna hang tight here on 2 stocks, not in the kill zone. Although Noel really trying to get the pressure on to push him into that kill zone, into that kill potential, into that kill area. There's the spot dodge out from Noel, moving through, and just the movement from both these players has been on point. Noel going in for that neutralite, Starlight punishing with the downlight, but the downlight side air there, ready for the punish from Noel, who has Starlight there, but Starlight turns it around with a very grounded neutral air.
Oh, very nice downlight conversion. He has Starlight off on the edge, goes for the ground pound, that's the kill.
Starlight down to his final stock. Noel sitting pretty comfortable on 2 stocks right now. And, you know, basically anything could go at this moment. Starlight without a weapon gets 2 neutral lights in a row. The second one is grab canceled, which is beautiful to see, and does a lot of damage. Noel, though, with the sword. Kind of saying, Starlight, you can stay out here on the left side. This is my weapon. But Starlight saying, no, 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 disagreeing with it. Getting in there, doing some damage, goes for the ground pound. Punish there with the side air. Starlight turning around with the neutral, pushes Noel up. Noel in the red now, going with a falling side air. Doesn't hit as Starlight able to maneuver around it, but the neutral light comes out. Starlight, ooh.
It's very close between these two right now. Noel, you know, still a stock up. He's got Starlight approaching in on that red health zone, but even so, we've seen what happens when Starlight gets there. He just turns things around, goes into overdrive, and gets the down throw combo. Very clean from Noel. And what we're going to be seeing, is a recovery coming out from Starlight. A ground pound in response immediately. And both of these players looking for kill options, but not really able to find them. There's the down sig, though. Finally finding the first kill in about a minute or so.
About a minute. I mean, that ground pound was from like a million miles away. That was incredible. And now Starlight in the red, really, with that bow, been so effective in the past. I think that's what we're going to see again. Able so well to dish out the damage and to turn this around. But the down air out from Noel, was in neutral air, could potentially get the kill. The side air could do it. Starlight's going to get knocked out right there. Noel will take game 1 in the set.
And there it is. They go right into it. No time wasted whatsoever. Maps are banned out, and it's back to shipwreck.
You know, surf's up.
I mean, hey, hang 10.
Yeah.
All that lingo.
All that lingo.
Summertime.
Summertime.
Hot. Sizzle. Unless you're, you know, in the southern hemisphere of the world, then it's winter. But, you know, that's completely different.
You know, it's winter, summer. As is. Anyways, moving from that onto our game, we see that down, like, Noel weapon guarding very effectively, and as soon as I say that, Starlight does go ahead and snipe that bow out from Noel's clutches.
Noel already starting this damage off with the guitars, something that he's not really known for. I mean, when you think of Noel, you think of very consistent seasoned sword play. And right now he's applying tons of pressure with guitars. And, you know, it's kind of refreshing to see. Already forcing out the Gimp onto Starlight. Very big stuff coming out from Noel. I kind of want to see him stick with the guitars.
Noel trying. I mean, this is tense. Noel is on 3 stocks, has been putting the pressure onto Starlight, as you were saying. Dodging through Starlight, able to get in there a punch, but the recovery out from Noel. Another recovery out from Noel. I mean, it's the swords here. It's pretty back and forth at the moment. Noel, of course, with that stock lead, has the room to hang back, has the room to get the damage on that side air. Is gonna do it. Side air from Starlight again, gonna keep building the damage on this side air. Noel with the gauntlets, but the down air. I think Noel might have gone for a grab cancel or something. I'm not.
I think at the end he threw out a ground pound, but I'm not entirely sure. It sounded like a ground pound. One way or another, Starlight took Noel coast to coast, beach to beach, you could say, and that is just. I mean, huge stuff coming out from Starlight. Tries to do it again.
Oh!
Barely gets back to the wall. Lands the ground pound. Can Noel get back from this? He has a recovery. Manages to find that wall touch. Very big for him to get that because otherwise that was it. That was dead. That was a stock gone, and now Starlight experiencing that. The stock just leaving from the top right corner of the screen. That he's got one left. When he gets already just primes himself off of that setup throw from Noel.
3 recoveries.
3 recoveries.
In a row, and then a side air, doing that all unarmed, and then a downlight. Oh my goodness. What was that? That was beautiful.
And now they just go frolicking across the stage. Just jumping one after another.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are seeing Noel really try and turn around after such a momentum shift right there. I mean, this game is basically neck and neck at this point. Noel going in with those neutral airs, knows it's a really good approach option. Above here, holding back, which is moving right through Starlight. Goes for that sidelight, has Starlight on the edge here, goes for the ground pound. Starlight recovers above, recover from Noel, comes out into the sidelight, into the sig. Starlight goes for the punch, but Noel is not there any longer, and Noel ready with the side air for the punch on Starlight, who is on the edge. Starlight gonna hang back, goes to that, and the grab cancel, not even grab cancel. The sig with the weapon throw?
That's how you add a little bit of pizzazz, you know? Once you land that neutral sig on Asuri, just followed up with a nice little weapon throw off the side, and boom.
Check right here. This is going to be the unarmed play.
You're watching the unarmed play. Nice little pop-up from the downlight from Starlight. Just a great grab and cancel. Perfect timing on it. Very clean.
I mean, that was... I can't.
The only time I was able to get that combo to work off was back in experimental when what was it? Jump sigs were a thing.
Man.
So you get the downlight, then you throw out the jump sig, and you just did a nice little uppercut. It was pure combo. Didn't really require the timing that did, but I could do it, and it felt good. But watching him do it there, knowing how much skill it takes, that's really impressive to watch.
It's tough. And we are going to go in. We are in for a treat here. We're going to go ahead from that game, go into our next game. We're going to see Noel face off against Steve Inator.
Yep, it's the semi-final matchup in this lower bracket. Noel, Steve Inator, head-to-head right now. Steve Inator coming off a hot win. Noel coming off a hot win. Looking to survive all the way to grand finals. I think this is the last of the best of 3 matches today.
That is correct. And you are right. Both these players coming off some really strong, very, very hot wins, as you were saying. And you know, it's quite appropriate for the summertime to have these hot games so right there, so effective. And we've said it before, we'll say it again.
You got to keep a towel ready because you got to wipe yourself off, get some of that sweat off. Dry off your arms, legs, get a little bit of water, you know, stay hydrated. That's the big thing. Heat exhaustion is no laughing matter. You gotta stay hydrated and cool.
And you know, I wonder what's happening. Maybe someone was getting water there as that map picking was happening, because there was a lot of thought going in there, but we are gonna end up on Mammoth, small Mammoth here. And I don't know what's gonna happen. We have the Hattori pick out from Noel.
I can tell you one thing that's gonna happen, and that's sword. That's the NA meta go-to is sword. I mean, think about it. We watched EU earlier, and you see sword here and there, but there's a lot of hammer, a lot of spear, a lot of scythe. There's a lot of just different weapons thrown into the mix. And then you come to NA, and it's almost every single, except for maybe Atrophius, it's all been Atrophius and LDZ. I gotta throw some respect over that way too, because he was using axe and stuff. But either way, a lot of sword play coming out. Steve Inator is picking up a sword, and both these players just going back and forth. Noel already in the red.
Oh, That Sig is going to land, is going to hit, pushes Steve Inator out to the left, but Steve Inator recovers above as Noel is below, and then ready there with the downlight into the side air punish, and that's enough to get the KO right there. Steve Inator will take stock #1 in this game.
I mean, as soon as Noel gets back, of course, you see Steve Inator with these gauntlets continuing the massive pressure that he's bringing. And he sets up the gimp opportunity, but he ground pounds in the wrong direction and gets punished by that spear recovery from Noel. And Noel looking for another spear recovery, knows if he can land another one on stage or above stage, that's a confirmed kill. But he's not really able to find it. And now off stage, Steve Inator looking for these setups with downlight. Oh, and now Noel opting to swap to sword, looking for the versatility, the non-committal attacks from these side airs, down airs, down lights, all sorts of if you can get a down light side air, I think that's a confirmed kill. But Steve Inator's not going to let him have it.
Down air right there, Noel saying, no, knock you down into the ground. Here we go. And down to 2 stocks here for both players. Noel kind of, you know, flirting with the red right now, flirting with the damage, flirting with it a little bit. But Steve Inator, you know, if you can stay on this bone white and on this brand new stock, I mean, it's gonna be really good. But Noel getting in there with those side lights, getting in with that side air as well, and does set up for a lot of damage. There's the side air, the down light into it, just waiting there with neutral air, waiting for the punish. Another side air, another down air, goes into the neutral air, follows it through, goes for the side air. But the weapon throw from Steve Inator does kind of combo break a little bit the whole string that we did see there. But then Noel again, look at this. Noel has Steve Inator in the red right now.
Oh, and there's the down air. Noel, I don't believe he can get back. Oh, no, he's got one jump. Oh, and he manages to make it back as well. Wow, that was a juke on me, to say the least. I thought he was down for sure, but Steve Inator, I think he thought so too.
We do see the Sig, but it's not enough to knock Noel out there, and the side air from Noel to punish Steve Inator's approach. Goes in with the down layer, but Steve Inator's above it with a weapon throw. Gonna pick those gauntlets back up, goes to the grab cancel downlight, does not follow it up, but there's the follow-up, the downlight into the recovery for the KO onto Noel. Noel down to 1 stock, Steve Inator on 2 in the red. Noel looking maybe to get this KO right here, unarmed. I don't know, using those iframes, you can do a lot of sneaky things, but that's not what we saw.
Oh, Noel finding that side air, pushing Steve Inator away just enough to pick up that weapon, and now he's got the spear being very good at finding kills, especially with those side airs, recoveries. Oh, when you see the side airs coming out from Noel, Steve Inator is still trying to extend this stock just a little bit more, finding some of the damage. The downlight going into the side air, but pauses just enough for Noel to find something. And that's all he needed, find something, anything, the side air to confirm the kill, and now it's 1-1.
1-1 right now as Steve Inator and Noel are fighting off, are heading off in what a terrific battle so far. And it's a
battle of the ages.
A battle of the ages, yeah, exactly. This is, you know, I don't know surfers, so we're not going to go there. But we are seeing very even damage, and we're seeing both players trying to kind of vying for a way to approach into the other. There's Noel connecting with that side air. Steve Inator with the down sig, the down air from Noel hits. Noel moving in, Steve Inator sticking with those gauntlets. The weapon throw into side light with the spear. Noel hanging back another side light, not following it up. Gonna be a patient game here from Noel right now. As Steve Inator looking to find an entrance, and there's the side air. And the down air from Noel, though, for the punish. Has Steve Inator in the red, another side light.
Oh, Steve Inator with another side air. Looking, I mean, Noel's making it very difficult. He finds it, too. The neutral sig confirming the kill off on the Steve Inator. I mean, Noel was playing on his back foot in a way where he was not at a disadvantage. He was waiting and punishing Steve Inator for throwing out moves. You saw Steve Inator throwing out the side airs, Noel finding the down air punishes, and then the neutral sig as well when he went for another one. I mean, it's the punishing moments that Noel could pick out from your gameplay, and that's what he's taking into game 2 now. Off of that win, Steve Inator has to bring his play together just a little bit more because Noel, I mean, he's got the book open. All he has to do is read.
Oh no. It's true, it's true. He's got the book open, and all he has to do is read. That's why you should stay in school.
3, 2, 1,
but summer, and there's a summer break joke in there somewhere. I don't have it. I'm not gonna make it.
Something with teachers probably, right? Because
something with teachers.
Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Steve Inator now taking a little damage from Noel. Noel pushing Steve Inator off onto the side, forcing the edge guard, getting the neutral sig of all things, and Steve Inator still having, barely getting back. Oh, now he's got Noel in the position.
Does Noel have it?
He can't get across in time to force that gimp out, but he had the opportunity. He got that ground pound out in just the right way to get Noel down into those that lower abyssal area. And now Steve Inator throwing out stakes, trying to recover some of this momentum that he had just now, but now no weapon. Noel's just going to throw out punishing moves, tries to go for the down air, but it doesn't connect.
Steve Inator picking up the neutral air for the punish, both of them with swords now. Steve Inator doing a very nice job of evening up the damage in this game, making it a very even game, but there's a downline decider, picks up the KO. Noel going to take the first stock again in this game 2 between Steve Inator and Noel. The down air from Steve Inator into a neutral air. Steve Inator has been doing a very nice job so far using the unarmed kit to go ahead and get in there and act as an intermediary step between weapons.
Oh, and now Steve Inator throwing out the down air, trying to get the ground pound as well. Very dangerous move against Sword with the recovery and the neutral air, being very good at disrupting that move out. Oh, the side stick and Noel's throw, just disrupting that as well. Steve Inator can't really find anything. He's having a lot of trouble. Oh, finally finds the double side light, gravity cancel side light into recovery. Very well done on his part to confirm the kill, keeping it relatively even. Still has a little bit of damage on top, but Noel taking that momentum and pushing right into it, pushing Steve Inator off to the left, trying to get the kill, but Steve Inator does fine.
Fifth.
Look at this. Side air city.
Side air city for real, but the double down air, is that enough to knock Steve Inator out? Does he have what it takes to get back? He does not have the jumps. That knocks Steve Inator down to 1, and keep in mind, has Noel even been hit on this stock yet? I mean, I'm looking at that, and I don't think Noel's been hit.
I think Steve Inator got 1 attack off before that stock even happened, because he's got a little bit of damage, but just enough to make it look like it was almost a perfect stock, and that's very debilitating to come from. I mean, we were talking about moral victories earlier. Noel hitting the mental game of Steve Inator right now, and that's a very big thing to do. Noel trying to confirm the kill, throwing off all these edge games, edge guard moves. Noel with the down, gravity canceled down light. Steve Inator with a weapon throw, trying to find a follow-up, but can't. Noel with a side sig.
Noel with another side sig, follows up with a neutral light, goes in for another side sig. Steve Inator dodges through, but there's the grab cancel down light into recovery. Steve Inator in the red on his final stock as Steve Inator picking up that neutral light unarmed, falling through with its sword. And there we see Noel go for that side sig, and is that enough? That is enough. Noel will take that stock, and with that, we'll take game number 2.
And that means, I mean, we know what that means, but do you know what that means? Because that means we're going into our top 3.
We're going into our top 3.
Winners finals coming up. It's losers finals coming up. It's grand finals coming up. And that means our top 3, I believe, is going to be
Steve Inator.
No, Steve Inator dropped.
Sorry,
so
Noel.
Noel's going to be moving on to the lower winners, losers finals, not lower winners. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Lower losers finals. And on the winners side, we're going to be seeing I believe it's Remy and I'm losing it right now.
I'm losing it too. Can we cut to let's see the bracket. Let's talk about the bracket for a moment.
Just a really quick bracket. We can try to see right here. All right, I throw in Remy. I didn't want to make any assumptions because you know what they say when you make assumptions. But I throw in Remy, 2 big players facing off in that winners final. That's going to be a game to behold.
That is going to be a game to behold.
Both STD members ending up in the winners finals too. Is that a coincidence? I think not.
I mean they put in the work, you know, and they made it there, and it shows, and that's super cool. And keep in mind, it's the only Canadian left.
It's true. 1 more Canadian versus 2 U.S. players. One from Georgia. One I don't know where Remy is from. I can't speak on that, but I know he is a U.S. player, so one way or another. That is going to be coming up very shortly after just a quick 5-minute break. So
stay tuned.
We'll be right back, and you'll get your top 3 in just a moment.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Coming up on top 3 now of the NA Brawlhalla Summer Championship 1v1 tournament. It's been a brutal tournament so far, right?
Brutal.
What great sets of matches we've seen so far.
Oh yeah.
But coming up next,
here we are.
Is a big one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is a big one. This is a civil war. It's a team kills about to go on here. We've got 2 sponsored players set to destroy X, Canada's premier esports organization.
Oh man.
2 of their players right now, Remy and Ithro. Whoa. They're about to fight, and this is gonna be a good one. Remy has been playing out of his mind, right? Ithro consistent. He's been very consistent since he ascended in the past couple months.
Ever since Combo Breaker.
Right, yeah, ever since Combo Breaker, he's been consistently in top 3.
Oh, yeah.
And Remy, also very consistent top 3.
Monster. Absolute monster. I love watching him play because he just comes out with like the craziest hits, the craziest strings, turnarounds off stage. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
I believe this is the first time Remy and Ithro have had to fight each other 1v1 in a tournament since they've both been under the same organization.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. The loser of this goes down to fight Noel in losers finals.
Oh, wow.
And the winner of this guaranteed slot in grand finals. This is the first best of 5 match in today's NA tournament, and all the rest, all 3 of the following matches are going to be best of 5.
This is it. So this is top 3, the long haul, man.
This is it. This is an extremely exciting conclusion to what's been going on so far, and it looks like we're about to get into it. We've got a Bodvar mirror match to start off with.
Yeah, both locking in Bodvar. Remy, you know, we see a lot of sword play coming out from Remy. We see a lot of hammer play coming out from Ithro.
We see a lot of mirrors coming out from Remy. Remy's so comfortable on so many characters that he'll mirror someone else just to mess with them. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Do something that they're not used to, make them overthink the situation. We've seen him do it. He's done it to Crocky on the dev streams, you know, on our show matches and
absolutely.
stuff.
He loves playing the player as much as the game.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go, man. Remy versus Ithro, winners finals, Brawlhalla Summer Championship for North America. This is it.
Oh man. So Mammoth Fortress, very stable stage. We've got Bodvar. He is probably the most stable character. You know, he's very straightforward. Hammer, sword, very straightforward. Middle of the road stats.
Right.
He is your all around.
He's our all around, yeah. Oh man, that was close.
We go high throw, throw in the weapon. Not able to confirm the edge guard though.
Did Ithro throw?
Ithro did throw.
He threw it. Okay, pretty close match so far. Both players in orange. This is it, though. Nice, wow. Remy. Wow, he was more damage than I thought. Ithro now with a nice little stock lead. Let's see if he can convert this into much of a damage lead, because the 3rd stock doesn't last forever. Well, most of the time.
Oh, and there's Remy again.
What a turnaround! Totally reversed.
I'm telling you, man, he loves that sword. He loves the down air. He loves using it to turn around edge guard attempts.
Yeah, we've been seeing some of that, huh? Like with Daiku and all his sword reversals with those down airs. It's dangerous. Dangerous place to be.
Ithro throwing confirm into that hammer neutral light. He's going to get a lot of damage that way. I remember seeing him do that during Combo Breaker.
Oh man, what a string! That was sweet. Remy's got the moves.
Man, that damage.
Damage! Oh, Ithro is attacking from off the stage.
Oh
wow, these guys.
Both of them dancing around each other with these sword aerials. Remy's leading a little bit in the damage game here.
I feel like they're both throwing away their hammers and keeping this to a sword mirror match here.
You know, we've been seeing that a lot today. I think I've seen. Oh my
wow,
gosh.
It turned into a kill because he was so high when he launched that gravity cancel. That was awesome. What a sweet move by Ithro. I mean, the first part of that gravity cancel dodged the attack. And because he did it so high, he converted off to kill
that was
off of that recovery.
That was
clutch. What a sweet move by Ithro. That gave him the lead he needed. He's got a pretty comfortable lead right now. Only in orange. Uh-oh. Maybe it's not a comfortable lead.
It might not matter too much. Stop.
Remy.
Side air.
He's going for an unarmed edge guard here. Ithro makes it back. No problem. Oh, man. Any little bit of damage Ithro gets right now is just gravy. He's going to be helping Remy a lot. I mean, helping himself a lot.
Remy with the neutral just enough.
Okay,
all right. You could see him start to slow down there.
Yeah.
A little less damage, and that would not have KO'd. But Remy, exactly what he needed. He's got a lot of damage to build up, though. Still.
He's got a bit of a deficit to come back from, but he's doing a good job with it so far. Almost got the double downlight there. He tried to bounce him off the floor and catch him with the downlight on the platform, but he didn't bounce high enough. Wow! Ithro just like that cleans it up. Neutral air off the top of the stage, and that's the first game. 1-0 in Ithro's favor.
You know, Ithro's been really great at his aerial combat, especially when they're higher up in the air, you know? With that neutral air, with those gravity cancel downlight punishes. It's really been something.
So it looks like we're heading back to Mammoth Fortress once again.
3, 2, 1.
Remy versus Ithro. Set to destroy X Civil War happening in winners finals of the Brawlhalla Summer Championship North America 1v1 tournament. Here we go. Even so far.
Ooh, I like that. He hit that sidelight and just ran with him.
The wake up gravity cancel downlight.
Oh my gosh.
So good there.
I like seeing that mix up. You know, Ithro, he's hit with 2 sidelights so far. The first one, he just ran with him and followed the dodge. The second one, he was expecting the wake up attack. And so he beat it out with a meaty neutral light.
Wow. Remy's got him. This might be it. Oh, no. Ithro's going to uppercut him out of the way, get back to the stage.
Ooh, Ithro, stop.
My God. What was that?
Neutral it.
That was cool. Ithro is looking good right now.
Very solid. He's not too damaged. I wouldn't be worried about him losing his stock on the next hit, but he's got to find something else. You know he wants to push that advantage.
What? He chained together that string with a weapon throw. That was so perfect. Look at him still with the momentum. Recovery? He's not getting back from this. Boom! Ithro with another kill.
That was insane.
He's 2 stocks ahead now. What a match.
I was talking about, you know, he wants a little bit of damage. You know, press the advantage, make sure he gets worth out of that stock.
Nope, he's just going to take it.
Why would I bother going for a bit of damage when I can just get another KO?
Remy gets a kill, and he's still 1 full stock behind. It's going to be a tough ladder to climb here.
Oh, man. The weapon denial working out for Remy here.
Nice
Definitely
damage
pouring on the damage, yeah.
Good, yeah, he's getting a lot of damage in with those sword recovery attacks. Not letting Ithro get the weapon. Oh, he snuck it in. Here we go, another sword mirror match. Ithro versus Remy. They've got a great sword mirror match. This is very impressive.
Yeah, I do wonder, being teammates, if they spar often a lot together, because I've seen Ithro punish a lot of Remy's wake-up attack attempts.
I feel like, yeah, you've got a point there. It's just something you do, you know, when your 2v2 partner ends up being somebody you spar against in 1v1 a lot.
Yeah.
So he's going to know the subtle nuances of his play style and stuff. I think that might have to do with Remy's decision to play Bodvar here. I feel like he doesn't usually play Bodvar.
Ooh,
wow, nice kill.
That was
Ithro.
fast.
2 games ahead now, 2-0 in Ithro's favor.
Jeez.
You got the instant replay here. That was the sick weapon throw combo that we were talking about.
Oh my gosh, look
and
at
then he
all
just
this.
keeps pushing
Chain dodge,
it forward.
up, down, side air again. That was insane.
Oh man, what a kill. He really took that.
That was one of the fastest coast-to-coast hammer KOs ever.
Going right into the next match, 2-0 in Ithro's favor. If he wins this, he moves on to grand finals. And Remy's going to have to go down and fight Noel. Remy's going to have to win 3 games in a row here to take the set away from Ithro. Let's see what happens. I'm surprised Remy hasn't switched off of Bodvar after all this time. He must be confident. Yeah, he's determined. That's what it is. You know, he can do it. He's such a good player.
I mean, he's played.
Oh my goodness,
no.
Ithro! Oh.
I was gonna say he's played Bodvar in the past. You know, I feel like everybody's played Bodvar. But, you know, Remy, he's played a lot of sword characters, and Bodvar's a very solid sword.
He switches around a lot. He's totally capable of playing anybody's main better than they do. I think.
That's quite a skill.
Capable, right? When it comes down to practice, though, you know, Ithro, He's got the hours on Bodvar. This is his jam, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's been
Bodvar
going
since...
tournament in and out with Bodvar forever.
Ooh, he tried to get under him with that hammer recovery there, but Remy got lower than him. He was like expecting it and just stayed underneath him. A risky thing to do off the edge like that, but it paid off. Remy, deep red. Ithro just needs one good hit on him now to finish him off. He's looking for it. Remy, though, gets out of the way.
Maybe he's going to turn it around on him.
Okay, Ithro's looking for an edge guard here. Oh, that would have been it. Hammer recovery. Right. Got underneath him. Scooped him down. That was a good one. Good one. Ithro in the lead. See, he might just take this set 3-0 and be sitting pretty in grand finals.
Alright, that was interesting. You know, Remy able to grab the weapon. We saw a lot of damage coming out from weapon denial earlier on, but it seems like they're kind of adapting to each other's style of denial. Denial style.
Denial style.
You know, they're just refining that movement. And that's why we've got 2 dead even stocks right here.
Oh my goodness. Wow! Ooh. You don't usually see a hammer recovery into the ground like that. He almost comboed off of it too. That was pretty sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Off the edge. Ithro's on a roll here.
His hammer is such a dominating force. Look at this play.
Oh, nice little unarmed combo there. Oh, again! Double that up.
Well, that is damage that Remy's looking for. He needs to bring it back.
Well,
a dodge read of the highest order by Ithro.
The maximum caliber. Yeah, that was... There we go. Remy, ooh, didn't catch him with the weapon throw there. Looks like he'll be not needing to get that. He doesn't need to get that edge guard.
I like this. Well, we were saying Remy had to make some sort of adaptation. He needed to find the edge in this match if he's going to make it, because he's down 2-0 in the set right now.
Yeah, you know what? He's playing a lot more hammer than he did last stock. Nice kill by Ithro. Evens it up. 1-1 now. Even damage. This is it. If Remy's gonna have a shot at winning this, he's got to take this stock right now. There's no more room for him to fail. Yeah, if Ithro wins this, he moves on to grand final.
Yeah, and you definitely want to be sitting on winner's side of grand finals.
Oh, it doesn't get better than that.
You'll still have to lose 2 sets to be knocked down. So it's an incredibly strong position to be sitting in when you're trying to win this tournament.
Both players in yellow. Pretty deep yellow too. This is close. This is really close.
Oh my gosh.
They both have a hammer now.
We saw so much damage come out from the hammers. A stock could end very quickly.
Yeah. One of them's gonna get sidered off the edge, and then we've got an epic edge guard scenario on our hands.
Oh no. Oh,
here it
followed
comes.
Him.
Okay, will Remy be able to get him? He's got no weapon either. Ithro turns it around, grabs a weapon. He's got another hammer.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, the position's reversed. Is Ithro gonna be able to catch him? Remy, he's back. He's back. No problem.
This is so tense.
One more of those. He can't
Not
take
yet
another
enough.
one of those. This is it. Ithro wins it with the gravity cancel neutral sig taunt. At the end.
Gosh.
What a great match. Oh my goodness.
That was great. It was a hammered down light wrapped into a bit of the weapon denial there. That's what sealed the deal for Ithro. 3-0 in winners finals. That is impressive.
Yeah, 3-0 win in winners finals is very, very impressive. Yeah, that's the kind of momentum he needs. I mean, he's waiting in grand finals. We're going down to lower finals, where we're gonna see Remy versus Noel happening right now, and the winner of this will go back up to fight the mighty Ithro, who is waiting. I mean, when you 3-0 winners final,
it's a pretty strong message.
You are the mightiest. He is the mighty Ithro right now.
Like, this is what the entire bracket was leading to, and I just scooted on by like easy.
I mean, yeah. What's gonna happen is if Remy wins this, what's Ithro gonna think? Nope. You know,
like, I've already done this match. I know what's going on. I've got it figured out. I don't know.
We'll see. Anything could happen. Remy's still sticking with Bodvar despite that 3-0.
Wow.
And Noel,
is he looking ahead? Is he just been practicing Bodvar for these moments? Or is he looking ahead saying, all right, maybe I can use lower finals as a little bit of extra practice to get the mirror match against Ithro again?
Maybe. This doesn't seem like the time for practice.
No, not at all.
But maybe. Now, interesting. If Noel wins this, he goes back up to fight Ithro, and we've got Combo Breaker Grand Finals again.
Oh my gosh.
The rematch. 3, 2, all right, here we go. Remy versus Noel. This is the lower finals of the Brawlhalla Summer Championship North America 1v1 tournament. Here we go.
Ooh, Noel starting out very strong. A lot of damage coming out from the spear.
Nice. Noel, yeah,
you see that he's hitting that side light. It doesn't really have any true follow-ups, generally speaking. Most people end up trying to go for a down light, but Noel, he's hitting that side light, looking for the dodge.
Look at this weapon control. Noel is not letting... Oh. He wanted to steal it. He wanted to steal it. All that time, that's 30 whole seconds, Remy didn't have a weapon because Noel continued denying him.
Man, oh man.
Even damage,
it can get really brutal. You know, we've seen that in past matches. If you don't have a weapon and the other person... What?
Side air to side air. This cool... Oh, that down air would have done... He has another chance. Another one!
Pogo.
He's going for the... Oh!
We've seen that time and again. Noel is exceedingly accurate with those wide down airs.
Wow.
You know, when you've got the spear, the down air and the ground pound, they can cover the wall really well. So a lot of people end up trying to go for wide recoveries. They go out, around, and up. And Noel already ready for that. Pogo's out to the side.
Nice recovery by Remy. Knocks Noel right back down.
Man, oh man, all right, just about even 2 stocks apiece. Noel arming up with the spear against Remy's sword.
The players are so even right now, so even. Anything could happen here. Surprise, you know, Noel's playing Hattori here right off of his win with the sword. You know, I don't think anything prompted him really to switch.
No, he's been playing a lot of Hattori as of late. He kind of switched off of Koji. He was like, you know what, I'm really feeling the spear. I'm going to play Hattori. He likes her signatures. He feels that they're a very well-rounded kit. I've got to agree.
Yeah, but there must have been something about Remy that was like, I need Hattori right now. I need to use Hattori. Whoa!
I wonder if he wanted that little bit of extra speed that Hattori offers.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh man. This is a little dance on the corner happening here. Oh, they switch places.
Oh my gosh, switch places. Noel trying to pressure. You know, we've seen him pressure with these side airs, with the side light around the corner.
Did you see that fadeaway Remy did to avoid
the double side air? That's enough. Takes it up 2 stocks to 1.
Wow, what a game. What a game. Here we go. Remy, he's got him off the side. He's got to get this edge guard. He doesn't have a dodge. Noel doesn't have a dodge. Get him. Oh, he missed.
That was so risky.
Noel barely avoided that. That was crazy close.
They were both going for the high gamble plays. Stop side air, even up the stocks. We got a match, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a match. Oh man, this is close. This is very close.
Ooh, there's going to be a punish on that signature for sure. Remy, look at that damage.
He's got a lot of mileage out of that side light. I know what that's like. You know, it seems so simple. It's just a forward attack, a quick little forward attack, but you know, it's there.
It's hefty, man, and you get it over and over again. That's going to pile up.
Yeah, it really is a good damage builder.
You know, death by 1,000 cuts. Remy trying to pressure off the corner. Noel waited for that platform to come down to give him an extra avenue to get up and over. Arms with the spear. I don't know, Noel's spear hasn't been doing too much work against Remy's hammer. I feel like he's gotten punished more often than not.
Yeah, and in this case, even the down airs that he's been so great at probably won't help him against the hammer, with the hammer recovery and all.
Oh my gosh, Remy doing such a good job staying inside the spear's range.
Is Remy gonna be able to get this edge guard? Is this it for the first game? He's not going over the edge, not for that. There it is!
Denies the side light with the stop. Beautiful answer.
First game goes to Remy, 1-0 in this best of 5. Look at this replay. That's the double side air. That was just brutal.
Noel, that spear works really well when he's got the sword.
One more. Way wide, no problem. Oh man, good one.
Man, oh man.
All right,
I think
players
he was
are banning
doing
the next
real
stages.
well with that with the spear against the sword matchup, but I feel like it was coming up short against the hammer.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. I'm not sure what he's gonna change. He hasn't changed his character. Both players still on the same legends. See what happens.
Blackguard, very interesting pick.
Yeah, that was a pretty cautious initiation. You know, you always the weapon always spawns right in the middle, right? So players have kind of scripted engagements toward the beginning, and both those players took a new approach. I don't think either of them have. It was cautious. They were both like, "I'm not going for that weapon if you're not going for that weapon."
I mean,
that kind of sets the tone for the rest of this match.
Know?
Well, what that says to me is that they respect each other to the point where, they both recognize that either of them could win, right? So they're not going to do anything unnecessarily risky.
That
here.
opening gambit can be so dangerous. We've seen it before. Like when Noel was fighting against Starlight right at the beginning, he ended up hitting that gravity cancel down light, uppercut, neutral air. That was a ton of damage. Remy.
See if he gets the edge guard. Oh, Remy was ready for that.
Again with the turnarounds, but Noel fighting his way back on stage.
Wow, that's a great way to get back on stage. Just punch him out of the way on your way up.
Don't need to go around if you go through, but Remy sends Noel through the top of the screen.
Got him with the downer. Okay, Remy's got he's got a little, you know, he's red, but he's barely red. He's pretty orange.
Yeah, feels kind of healthy. I don't see him losing his stock too soon.
So when Remy's on a sword here and Noel has a spear, you best believe some down airs are coming. And oh, this could be it.
Pogos, man, that's what you got to do.
Pogos,
yeah. Just keep it popping.
Oh, he gets it done, but he doesn't. You notice he doesn't go for it when Remy's got a hammer, and I believe that's because he's respecting Remy's hammer recoveries, right? Like that'll just kill you.
Oh, absolutely.
You try going too deep on that.
So there it is. There, falling side air evens up the stocks. Noel, let's see which one he's opting for. Juggling the weapons has the option.
He gets none.
Oh my gosh, Remy with the answer. Just interrupt, let them both fall.
Ooh. Okay. Just a quick little throw.
Yep, gotta use that to break neutral sometimes. There you go.
Wow, you don't think I'm gonna come in? I don't need to. I can. Both players, the damage difference here is negligible. This is a very, very close match.
Oh yeah, there's a punish on that signature.
Ooh.
Noel entering with the pogos again.
He's got, Remy's on sword. You can see a lot of pogos here if he gets him off the edge. One side air will do it.
Yeah, you have to believe Noel loves this matchup. Sword against spear, he will take that spear every time.
That was crazy.
Oh,
will he get the kill?
Again.
No, he avoided. He used his dodge early to avoid the. Oh,
that dive kick.
That was finesse. Noel made it back. That was crazy. Remy was ready, but Noel got through.
Downlight side air. KO taking the lead 2-1.
2-1 now. Noel pretty deep in the red.
Juggle them. You see him juggle them. This time he's like, I'll pick the one I want and just, I'll let you come back.
He stopped.
I've learned my lesson.
Earlier that time.
Whoa, oh man, Noel trying something. I agree with the sword in this matchup here. Maybe even unarmed.
Oh!
Recovery into side air. That was beautiful.
You know, Noel, he got a very well-timed and well-aimed weapon throw that really didn't do anything besides add 2 damage. Then he was stuck unarmed and got bodied by Remy's hammer while he was unarmed. Might not have been worth doing that one little weapon throw, right? The weapon throws, they don't do much damage. They do some force, depending on how hard you threw it, how much damage your opponent's at, and how long
Oh my gosh, Remy with the turnaround again!
That's it!
That's gotta be it. Oh no! Noel slips by!
He barely touched the wall on the first hit. It gave him all his jumps back. Barely touched it. I couldn't tell that he actually got his recovery options back. Oh my goodness. Barely came back. That could have been Remy's game right there. That could have just been the end of it. Okay.
Oh, man. Remy opting for the hammer. I like this decision.
Yep, this is good. While Noel's unarmed, last time Noel was unarmed against Remy's hammer.
His hammer's been putting in work against Noel.
Okay, here we go. Now, like we were saying before, never mind.
There it is. Hammer against spear. Remy's hammers come out on top every time.
That's going to tie it up now. 1-1, right? Noel and Remy evened in the match. This is going to be good. Let's check out this replay.
Oh man, Remy again with this hammer. Here's that really cool recovery. Side. Ooh.
Boom, the Russian mafia.
No stump needed. We'll hit it organically.
Yeah, it was organic. The dribble, we can call it. The dribble smash.
2, 1.
Just get that basketball.
Here we
in there,
go,
man.
game 3, both players 1-1 right. Oh, am I? Oh, I'm wrong. I'm so. Noel didn't win the first match, did he? It was Remy.
No, it is 2-0.
I've been saying
Remy over
1-1.
Noel.
Oh my goodness, it's 2-0. Remy is crushing right now. And Noel, it prompted Noel to change his character. He did really well with the Suri, so I'm expecting some great things out of him on this Asuri. I mean, we've seen it against all his previous opponents.
His guitars were looking great. So I'm excited to see more of that out of Noel. I don't know if it's the answer that he needs, but I hope so.
Uh-oh. Oh, Remy makes it back. Whoa!
Whoa.
Going for a surprise side sig there.
I think he was watching a lot of the EU tournament.
I was gonna say, that was an ERAB move right there.
Here we go. Trying to find, get intense. Who's going to get the first knockout? That's usually dictated the pace of the match.
Uh-oh.
Remy grabbing him.
Both players on
our. Oh my gosh!
He fast fell so far before starting that ground pound that he was basically on top of the hitbox, as on top of Noel's hurt box as soon as Remy's hit.
That laser accuracy.
Laser accuracy. Pinpoint satellite guided.
Satellite guided ground pounds. That's what Remy's all
That's
about.
Remy.
Here we go. Let's see if Noel's got the same.
Oh my God!
gosh,
Again?
no!
More? Wow, he's.
All
Going
right,
away to
Remy
get a
getting
weapon now.
back on stage, arming up. Yep, I like this.
This is good for Remy, man. He's a full stock ahead right now. Barely even a damage. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Noel trying to find an answer, but you know, every time that he thinks he's got one, that he's got the read on Remy, Remy changes it up and smacks him back for it.
Oh man.
Here we go
Look at
again.
this.
Pressure around the corner.
Oh! It was.
They were playing leapfrog
That
right
was
there.
yeah.
That was
He
crazy.
reversed his reversal. That's
Yeah,
what
man.
happens.
Oh, he was ready.
Nice
You know, it's
damage
like
from
when
Noel.
Remy-
Oh,
Ooh,
these
ooh.
guitars.
Wow, the damage. That tied it up right there.
Noel has a great pair of guitars. He found the legendary ones. They're pretty rare. No, I'm kidding. There's no such thing as that. No, he's doing very, very well with his guitars.
One more jump. There it is.
Oh, uses
Is that
the
going to be
neutral air.
enough?
Wow!
Yes! Just
What a
one
well-placed-
perfectly timed neutral air.
That was so great. One neutral air is all he needed for that edge guard because Remy had used all his recovery options before that. He had nothing
That was
left.
amazing.
The neutral air sealed the deal. Great move by Noel.
And again, here we go. You know, Remy, he loves these mirror matches. He's mirror matching Sword right now. But Noel is the Sword master.
Whoa!
He's been playing this weapon forever, ladies and gentlemen.
That was sick. That was a sick combo.
Ooh, Remy saying, no, my
Gets the
sword's
kill.
got some pepper too.
Yeah, this
Let's
is
sprinkle it on.
This is still within the realm of possibility for Remy to win. He can totally bring this back. We've seen comebacks greater than this.
Oh no! Oh no!
Remy
Watch
be able
out,
to-
Noel!
Oh!
You're down 2-0 in the set. You cannot afford to give up this stock.
Remy,
Here we go. This
Noel
is to
is-
continue the set.
there's
Will
no
Noel
there's no
find
way that Noel can drop this.
Side air, charge to the throw,
He
force
slide
him
charged
high.
the throw.
But Remy fighting his way back.
Noel he is not gonna get hammer recovery. That's
Ooh, the
what-
trade with the
Again!
neutral air.
Again,
He
the-
was
the-
so damaged. That's all it took.
The well-placed neutral air once again. He is so good with that. He's
Oh
like
my gosh!
he's got it programmed in. It's just
Noel staying alive here.
2-1 now. Noel staying in.
I gotta say,
he's keeping alive.
The guitars are paying off.
Dude, he brought out some serious
3,
guitar
2,
play there. That
1,
was
draw.
incredible.
All right, let's see what they do for this opening. Ahaha! Noel going for a gravity cancel neutral light. Remy just kind of waited to see what he would do.
Yeah, it's interesting when waiting like that, those heartbeat pulses get
Yeah.
met with another heartbeat
Yep.
pulse.
It's interesting seeing like, you know, the triangle or the wheel of options turning around just around that opening gambit of the first weapon.
That's
number.
right. Yeah. It's always a mix-up, right? I mean,
Yeah. What's your own?
Wow!
Oh my gosh!
Perfectly placed neutral sig. Gets the kill 40 seconds in. That was convincing. Noel's back. He is not going down.
That was absolutely insane. You know, we talked about all these well-placed Qatar neutral airs. How about a neutral sig?
Yeah, good point. Asuri's that's a very unique signature coming out from Asuri.
And
that
incredibly
neutral sig.
dangerous around the edge.
Oh yeah, yeah. He wasn't even really in the red, right? It just hits. It hits hard. That's a sig that expects to hit the floor. And when you don't hit the floor, extra powerful. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh,
okay.
That would have been so sick.
Okay.
That would have killed it.
I see you, Noel. I respect it. Wow, that was really interesting bit of information there. Remy not dodging after the side light.
Yeah, they're really switching up the usual reactionary gameplay that players have, right? I mean, you're in the string, you start dodging, you try to get out, right? But these guys, they know how the other person's gonna follow up. Whoa!
Oh my gosh,
He
Remy,
avoided
you know,
that
he
there.
is so good at fighting his way back on stage.
Wow, Noel's still not dead. He makes it back to the stage.
Oh my gosh, that's gotta be it.
Okay,
That's gotta be it.
But
Even up the stunts.
not before Remy took a load of damage. He's already in the red.
This is dangerous. And I mean, you know, Noel, he's still looking to tie up the set. So this level of adaptation and, I don't know, just taking control of the set is really what he needed.
Nice. This sword ditto, man.
Because you better believe Noel's not only thinking...
Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay, that was cool.
You got laser guided ground pounds, I got laser guided throws.
Yeah. Dude, oh my goodness, that was crazy. That was great. That was great. He canceled out of his chase dodge with a throw, so that's the max speed throw you can do, right?
Yep.
And he held just up, not up and sideways. He took all that forward momentum and gave it the upward arc, and that was the perfect rain. That was awesome. That was okay. I'm over it. It was
really
great.
cool. I mean,
Awesome.
Noel's always been exceptionally good with his throws. Just the accuracy, knowing when to time them, when to use them.
But Remy has brought it back. 1-1. Remy's only in the yellow. That's a pretty negligible damage differential. Remy could totally win this and move on to grand finals, knock Noel out of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, given the lead that Noel had in the earlier part of this game, I gotta give big props to Remy for bringing it back. That was massive mental fortitude.
Massive mental. Oh, the reversal? No, he's gonna come back on. He knew that wasn't enough to kill him. Uh-oh.
Noel trying to find an answer.
This has got to be nerve-wracking for
This
Noel
is usually
right now.
the situation that we saw reversed. Noel
right.
on stage.
Yeah.
Remy hanging around the corner. So Noel kind of on the back foot here now.
Yeah. If he loses this, he's out. And he's behind in damage. It's not much, but he is behind.
Oh wow.
Try to get him with one of those surprise side sigs.
Yeah, he's going to be looking to close this out.
Nice
He doesn't want this
pivot.
match to go on any longer. He needs
my
to get
goodness.
into game 5.
This is.
Uh-oh.
Oh. He's got no dodge. Remy knows it.
Oh, just
that
tap
was
the
nice.
bottom corner.
He's still in trouble though. He doesn't have a weapon. Remy's got him off
wow.
the side again. He has no dodge. This could be it.
Oh,
Oh,
interrupts the neutral heavy. That
oh
would have done it. The side
he's
air
still
might.
alive. He's still alive.
Oh, the
That's
uppercut to close it.
Remy goes on to grand finals. We've got a set to destroy X. Civil War happening
my
in grand
gosh.
finals of the Summer Championship. What an awesome match. Let's see how this match ended here.
Man, Noel trying to find any avenue back. Interrupts
It happens
the neutral
so
heavy.
many times. He's coming back. He uses his dodge. He's out of options. He's kind of like stalling and trying to wait, and Remy knows exactly what's happening.
Oh
That
my
didn't
gosh,
fool him for a
that was
second.
intense.
Wow.
Holy
oh man,
moly.
what a match. What a match. Okay, this is it. This is the exciting conclusion to the Brawlhalla Summer
1v1
It's
grand
happening.
finals. This is the end of the 1v1 day for the Brawlhalla Summer Championship. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are we doing this right now?
I think we're
Summer
doing
Championship Grand Finals. It's going down.
Remy versus iThrow, both representing Set to Destroy X.
In a mirror match, nonetheless.
Oh my
They got the
gosh.
same icons. They got the same legends.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
This is going to be ridiculous.
I'm excited.
This is going to be
I'm
ridiculous.
excited.
Now, all right, so going into this, iThrow 3-0'd Remy in Winter Finals.
That's right.
How
Yeah.
do you think this is going to change? What is Remy going to be looking to do?
You know, like you said, when he fought Noel, he got a little extra practice with it, right? For whatever that's worth, he's at least has this mental momentum now,
Right.
Where he's like, yeah, I can win. If I can beat Noel, I can beat iThrow, right?
That is big.
Noel won Combo Breaker over iThrow.
Yeah.
While iThrow was playing Bodvar as well. They were all in the same characters. So why wouldn't he be able to do it, right? I think it's absolutely possible. Oh, look at this. Remy rocking the classic Bodvar skin.
Classic
The
Bodvar.
very first the base skin
He's going original
for
OG
the base
Bodvar.
character. This is OG. This is as OG as it gets.
That vanilla flavor Bodvar.
Here we go. Summer Championship.
Oh man.
North American 1v1
Small Mammoth Fortress, that's the stage.
Grand Finals is happening right now. Set to Destroy X, Remy versus Set to Destroy X, iThrow
Brawl.
in Summer Championship Grand Finals. Here we go.
Let's go! iThrow, first one to pick up a weapon, getting a decent amount of damage with this hammer. Oh my gosh, Remy already almost entering orange.
He's white. iThrow still hasn't been hit. Never mind. He got it. You know what? That's a great start for iThrow, right? He's
Oh,
gonna take that
absolutely.
and run with it. That's the kind of like, yeah, I still, no matter how much you leveled up, I still have it over you.
I mean, even though the damage is even right now, just the fact of getting that kind of string early on at the beginning, even right at the beginning of the set, after coming off of the 3-0 in Winners Finals.
it's a confidence booster for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, you've got to try and interrupt Remy's momentum coming off of his last win.
iThrow now. Oh, he brought it back with his own side sig. Oh my goodness.
It's not a mirror anymore, it's a shadow following behind him. He knows.
You're right. Oh
Here
my
we go.
goodness.
And
This is
again,
good
with
for
the
Remy.
weapon denial.
I think
We
this
saw
is,
this before.
This is really good for Remy. He started off with a kill. He got the first kill. He knows he's capable of victory here. So whatever happened in Winners Finals, that 3-0, you don't have to think about it, right? He's clearly
Yep.
capable.
He's solid. That is in the past. This is the current set. This is the one you need to win.
But I mean, you know, after watching that EU tournament, seeing how hard Daiku beat Dobrien, only for the rematch to happen and Dobrien come back and beat Daiku, I mean, it clearly can be done. That was even a more extreme case than this. Of course Remy can bring this back.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Here we go. Remy looking to get some of this damage with the hammer. He
Got
did
him.
excellent work with it against Noel, and that's carrying over
Wow.
into the year.
Nice down stick. Oh, with the unarmed side stick. Haymaker, throwing the haymakers
Wow.
out there. You got a kill already. He's in orange. This is great for Remy.
Ooh, Remy already looking to get some extra damage. Switching over to the sword. Got the neutral light. Looking for anything, any bit of extra spread that he can add onto iThrow's damage.
Yeah. Anything he gets right now is just gravy. It's an extra lead he's gonna have if he does lose that second stock.
With the way he's
my
going, if
goodness!
he can close this out as a 2-stock, that is a statement to
He
be
sure
made.
can, and he just might. This could be it.
Uh-oh.
No!
Wow.
Wow! Very well done by iThrow to get back from that. I mean, he was done. But
Actually fighting his way back to the stage. Oh,
just like
no.
that, 2-stocked by Remy. All right, first game goes to Remy. Now,
Wow.
if Remy wins this, he has to win this best of 5. If he wins it, that just resets the bracket, right? He's got to win yet another best of 5 afterward.
Right.
Oh, look at this. That's
Remy.
the haymaker.
Oh, yes, I love that. It is so satisfying to land that attack.
Yeah, it's slow. You know,
Yep.
it's an unarmed thing. It's
Yeah,
designed
but it
to be
impacts
that
the
way.
wallop. It feels the impact.
3,
You know, it's like, I don't need a weapon. I just punched you out of here.
Here we go. Game 2 now. Remy versus Ithro. The Set to Destroy X Civil War happening in grand finals of the Summer Championship NA 1v1 tournament.
Man, oh man.
1-0.
1-0. And you know what? Remy actually was able to break into that weapon denial a lot faster than we've seen historically in this matchup. It's usually when one of them ends up weapon guarding and the other is unarmed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of damage that happens to the unarmed player before they're able to weapon up.
Good point. Good point. Oh, they're squaring off.
I think Remy might have just been catching on to some of the patterns.
Oh, definitely. Ooh. We saw him go for that once before. Man, that's close. That'll be so cool when he lands it.
It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time. Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Oh, but Ithro, the stomp.
Pretty early, but it's 1 minute in. He got his first kill, and he's got a little bit of damage
Remy
to go. He can
answering
take some
back
hits.
with one of his own though. Stomp side air. That's the hammer bread and butter.
That's the that's the hammer bread and butter. That's the kill move. Oh, that was gravity cancel. Whoa!
And you know, just to add insult to injury.
The satellite guided weapon throw. Oh my goodness. Evens it up. That's great. This is good. Oh, good string.
I really
there.
love that.
Nice little string there. It's getting good damage built up. Remy's in the lead right now. Well, it's pretty darn even.
Yeah, I throw, you know, the hammer, it hits so hard, it does so much damage, you only need a couple hits to tie it up.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Remy's off the edge. He boss falls under that weapon throw, but Ithro catches him with a side air. No way he's making it back from that. Well played by Ithro. That was a good stock. I mean, Remy did a great job coming back to the stage there. What? He got the kill!
Just enough!
Oh my god! That was awesome! That was awesome.
You know, we've seen players do that before. That down light, pop them up into the jump, gravity cancel, neutral heavy, because it kills much earlier than your recovery or any other option.
Right.
But it is not easy to do. The timing to get that to combo is so tight.
Ooh. That down light just barely connected, really translating into a lot of damage.
Man.
Ithro looks like he's gonna be able to take this game unless Remy does something serious quickly. Oh, that weapon throw almost got him killed.
Oh man.
Oh, Ithro's looking for his side air right now. He's looking for that big smack to knock him off the edge.
Yep.
It could possibly kill him depending on where it lands.
Too.
Remy's got him off the side now. Uh-oh. Ithro throws the weapon. Remy has to use his dodge to get around it, and he makes it back to the stage. Ithro just lets him back on. He wants him there.
Oh, that's recovery. Wow.
Nice kill by Ithro. And that's going to bring the set to 1-1, I believe. Yes, I'm pretty sure. 1-1. This is a good match.
Man, oh man.
Going back to Mammoth. Right back to Mammoth.
Mammoth, you know, it's a lot of people's favorite stages. It's a very neutral stage. We've talked about it before. It's got those medium-sized walls. It's got a nice open area up top.
Yep. So how many matches of Blue Mammoth, or how many matches of Mammoth Fortress did you put for the NA in your fantasy bracket?
Oh man.
How many did you guess in top 8?
In top 8, I think I usually end up guessing somewhere around like 12.
Yeah, I think that's exact. I picked 11, and I feel like, man, just in top 3 we've hit 11 by now, so I gotta be way off.
Yeah,
People love Mammoth
they
Fortress.
absolutely love it. It's usually sitting somewhere around like a 40% pick rate. Just because it's a nice way to open up a set. Okay, Remy he's already in the red here. Ithro's got the lead on him. Not by much. Remy can still get the first kill here. He just might. Ithro's got no dodge now, but oh, Remy, he did not mean to pound into the did not actually mean to pound the ground with that ground pound. Ithro ends up getting the first kill. We're 1 minute in, and Remy's down a stock. Ithro
He's pretty damaged though. Remy can get a quick turnaround kill here.
Ooh.
Nice.
I throw again with those gravity cancel down lights. We've seen it time and again from him. And he's gotten so much mileage.
So much mileage.
Whether it's for damage or for the KOs, I feel like iThrow does exceedingly well up in the high aerial space.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Ooh, Remy just barely missed his Russian Mafia combo.
Oh my gosh. Almost gets that turnaround down air.
Remy's in a little bit of trouble here. Never mind. Turns it around. He's still got a pretty big damage deficit to cover before he can call it safe.
Yeah, trying to go for the weapon denial, but you know, both players are just getting better and at breaking that weapon denial. Finding their way in, smacking the opponent away.
Nice
and claiming
kill. There we go.
my gosh.
One full stock ahead now. iThrow's got to be feeling good about this.
I'd be feeling pretty good. It is a very clean full stock difference.
We've seen stocks go down quickly before.
Oh my gosh.
iThrow, he was going for it there. You see?
Yeah.
That down sig. If he lands one of those, Remy's in a tough spot. iThrow will easily be able to edge guard him after a hit like that.
He's gotten punished for the last two, so Remy's finding the answer.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's finding it fast enough.
I mean, iThrow's got room for mistakes here. He can go for some risky plays with how big of a lead he's got.
Oh yeah.
This
Even
could
if he
be
just
it.
trades
Remy's
out,
off the side.
there's
The weapon
toss.
throw not
Forces
gonna be
him low.
enough. Oh,
Uppercut,
that's it.
that's it.
Good hit.
Wow, iThrow going up 2-1 against Remy here in grand finals. Remy coming from the lower bracket, iThrow sitting on winner's side, so he only needs to take one more to take the tournament.
That's right. If he wins this, he is the North American Summer Champion.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what happens.
Remy switching off of Bodvar,
Oh,
going back to Hattori.
you know what? He plays a mean Hattori, and I feel like he probably should have done this sooner. He is about to show us what's up with his spear. He's got a crazy spear. I think that might be the answer he needs for iThrow's Bodvar. Then
my
again,
gosh.
it is iThrow.
Yeah, iThrow's hammer is absolutely terrifying. He's so good at continuing strings with it, just finding the punches.
Oh, he almost capitalized on that small mistake iThrow made and got a kill off of it, but iThrow made it back.
Yeah, he found the path to escape.
That was close. Nice!
Whoa.
Oh man, you don't see that much anymore. Knife finishes off with a side air. Good kill by Remy. He's in the lead.
That's what I like to see. That is some of those old school Hattori moves, the down light, gravity cancel neutral. Like, you're right, we don't see that too often anymore. But as a dodge punish, it is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. You got all those combos. Oh, there's a 1 frame gap in it. Well, that's a dodge read combo now.
Yep.
Right?
If you're punishing a dodge.
And these top players, they know exactly when to use the dodge read combo versus the bread and butter will work anytime combo.
Right. Exactly.
And that's a hard
for these
distinction
pogos.
to make. It's a hard distinction to make.
Yeah, it just comes with experience.
That's right.
iThrow's got the experience to close out this edge guard. Oh no!
Remy sneaks back in and gets a little extra damage while he's on the way
Wow.
back. This is really good for Remy.
And you know, I said this with his hammer that we saw on Bodvar. He's so good at attacking his way back on stage. Generally with like a neutral air, he'll force himself into and through that corner. Going for the edge guard here. No laser guide on this ground pound. That one was fired manually. It's a manual ground pound.
Manual ground pound. Gets a kill on the Remy and finally ties up the stocks, but iThrow's got he's behind in damage a good bit.
Yeah, let's see if Remy can keep pressing this advantage. Maybe he can tie up the set.
Ooh. Wow.
For these hits,
Good
you know.
punished by iThrow.
iThrow, as we said, he does so well in that aerial space. I feel like if he could fight with a jetpack on him, he definitely would.
He used his. Oh, that was so it for Remy right there. Gets it anyway, no problem.
That was clean.
All right, Remy, he's only in yellow. This is where he loves to be. He can ride a lead for a long time.
Yeah, there's definitely a mountain for iThrow to climb. I think Remy's just going to be trying to knock him off the path.
Nice. Remy chaining some neutral airs. Just building up the damage. Oh,
Wow.
barely.
Let's see, trying to find any kind of damage.
Come at
any
me, bro.
Kind of punishment. Oh, there it is with the recovery. That's certainly going to help.
Oh my goodness. He's a full stock ahead now. Remy is loving this. Let's see if we get another 2-stock from Remy. No! I throw catches him.
Maximum range.
That's right, maximum range. He caught him with it.
That
Oh,
was
man.
beautiful. Exactly what I throw was looking for. Even up the stocks. Remy's going to remember that spacing, I am sure.
That's right. If iThrow manages to win this stock as far back as he is,
Ooh!
never mind. That's 2-2. We're going to game 5.
Oh my gosh. This is getting
Game
crazy. Remy
5,
is still
Grand-
alive.
It's insane. I love the switch to Hattori. I think this helped him a good bit. His spear's been doing work.
Oh yeah.
Spear's been doing work. All right, here we go. Game 5 of the Brawlhalla Summer Championship 1v1 North American Grand Finals. Grand Finals. Here we go. If iThrow wins this, he is the Brawlhalla Summer Champion. If Remy wins this, the bracket resets and we get to see it all again.
Oh my gosh. How many people put the bracket reset in their fantasy?
Oh yeah, I did. I definitely
You're
did.
just like, that needs to happen.
I
I
selfishly want it to happen. I'm trying to put it out there in the universe so that we all get to see a little more of Grand Finals, because this is some insane Brawlhalla action.
Yeah, Remy
Love
has
this.
been playing out of his mind, and iThrow is just so solid.
Ooh, that was close.
Wow, I mean, this change to Hattori really working out for Remy. Look
Yeah,
at this.
definitely. He's in the lead. That was nearly a kill off the platform like that. Get him a little extra distance upward.
Absolutely.
Oh, he
I mean,
stopped him. He stopped his chain dodge there. He knew exactly what was going to end.
Ooh, Remy keeping in mind that Bodvar side signature. He got tagged by it last game. I'm sure he's keeping an eye out for it now.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh.
I don't think he expected that he was going to hit that down.
No, he just wanted to use it to threaten a little bit, but that side air is going to clean it up.
Okay.
Going up 3 stocks to 2.
iThrow in the lead. This is looking good for iThrow. All he needs to do is win this one game to take the entire championship.
Not going down yet.
He's still
iThrow holding on
alive.
to his stock.
Yeah, that's good. Uh-oh. Off the side now. Avoids the weapon throw. Will Remy be able to seal it on this edge guard? Oh, come on. Oh,
Ooh,
barely.
iThrow finding his way back on, but Remy pursuing afterwards.
Got it anyway. Yeah, that was crazy close. Remy went low. iThrow went high. iThrow made it over, and Remy just got him anyway.
That's the thing, you know, if you've spent your dodge to get by the person that's edge guarding from the corner, they have it available for chain dodge, and you don't.
Yeah, good point.
So they
Good
can
point.
just catch up.
He knew he could catch up. And with Hattori, no less, right?
Oh,
As fast
yeah.
as Hattori is, totally good for pursuing something like that.
Ooh.
Wow, the wake up, gravity cancel down light out
They were both
of
just
hit stun.
attacking each other back and forth. Denying each other's strings, trying to start ones of their own.
Nice downlight sider. Another sider. He's off the side. This could be it. Nice!
Ooh,
Remy! Just
huge
like that,
lead.
in the lead now. This is a big lead. This is a big lead. We might just be seeing the bracket reset. Oh, man.
It's boding well. It's looking very strongly in Remy's favor.
Oh, man. Let's see. Can iThrow bring this back, though? You know he wants this win right now. Oh, he just has to kill Remy twice before he can kill him once, and he'll win. He'll be the summer champion.
The tension is rising
This
right
is-
now.
Yeah, my heart's beating out of my chest, man. These guys must be. I mean, this has got to be nerve-wracking, right?
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely, because we've seen the kind of strings that Remy can pull out with this sword.
wow, good dodge, but now he doesn't
There
have
it
one.
is.
And iThrow took perfect advantage of that. Just like that, iThrow evens it up. It's anybody's game now. It's anybody's game. And if iThrow wins this, the championship is over and he takes it. If Remy wins, it's a bracket reset. Oh, man.
Man, this can happen very quickly with the kind of strings and damage output we've been seeing from these two players. They can go from white to red in just about 10 seconds.
This is so close. They're both being so careful. I mean, you gotta be. This is it's all or nothing right now. For Remy, anyway.
You know, he's looking for it. He's finding these down airs.
Oh!
Went for it again.
Like we said,
if
that's a dodge punish, right? He didn't dodge there. He still had his dodge, so he got out of that combo no problem.
Is that enough?
Yes! Remy did it! Reset! Oh my god! Remy brought it back! Forget what happened. It's 0-0 now. The winner of this best of 5 will be the summer champion.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Remy,
my
after
god.
being 3-0'd in winners finals by iThrow, takes grand finals 3-2 to reset the bracket. This is crazy.
That was crazy. Do you see this? Are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing?
That's so close.
iThrow
This is so close.
switched it up to Koji after losing that set.
Wait.
He
So
played
iThrow-
Bodvar literally every game this tournament.
Yeah.
And now
And probably also of his life. What is iThrow doing without a hammer? What is happening? He has a bow? Does iThrow have a bow? Ibo? Is that what we're seeing now? The birth of Ibo?
Does he throw the bow? Does he throw them bows? Okay, all right, that's enough. Oh, wow. Man, that was a crazy set. We were just going right into another one, except iThrow is now playing Koji. Interesting play. I don't know how it's going to turn out. iThrow's got an extremely solid Bodvar. You know, probably the best Bodvar in the game right now, at least in North America.
Yeah.
And just switching off for Koji. Hopefully it pays off for him. Not looking good so far. I think Remy's got the kill. There it is. 30-second kill for Remy. That's looking good. This is looking good for Remy.
Yeah, man, those spear strings put on so much early damage, and then just, he's a surgeon with those side airs on the sword.
A surgeon.
Pinpoint accuracy. He knows exactly where to place them to dismantle you. Here we go, playing some footsies with the sword. Both of them looking to get something started.
Oh, Remy's dealing some good damage right now, extending his damage lead. It's very likely that he's going to lose his stock, right? So any bit of damage he gets right now just puts him ahead for the next one. This is good. It's already in yellow. More damage for Remy. Oh! All right, he got him, but not before going all the way to orange damage.
Yeah, Remy definitely continuing that momentum from the previous set.
Nice.
Fine, you know Remy wants another signature.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Just like, I'm ready to score this next KO. We can move it along.
Yeah, iThrow's already
iThrow just not wanting to give it up.
That's it. iThrow's now in the red, officially in kill range.
Oh, Remy looking to continue the lead.
Uh-oh.
Breaks the spacing of iThrow.
Oh man, the clash!
So many clashes happening here. Both of them attacking each other at the same time.
Yeah, their timing is perfect. Wow,
iThrow made it through the minefield only to fall to the uppercut. Man, oh man.
He threaded the needle between all of those weapon throws only to get crushed by Remy once he got up to the top. He's got a bow now. Let's see what he does with this bow. That was nice. Fell down into a neutral air.
See, trying to keep his spacing, but Remy knows the distance on all these sword attacks perfectly. So just be like, no, I'm still in range. Don't worry about it. I've got one of those for you.
Remy in deep red. He can be killed with one attack at this point. Off the side. Can iThrow finish it up? Ooh, Remy sneaks back through. iThrow's pursuing, but Remy's too far away.
Oh, man.
Again, he's off the side.
Not enough to do it. Remy's able to get back.
iThrow. There it is.
Oh, dead center of the spear recovery. That's where you want to hit it.
Yeah.
The hurt box pokes around. You know, they got their hands sticking up. That's right where their head is.
That's right. You get their head with it.
And iThrow with that bow ground pound.
That was a risky play because you're right. That spear recovery. You know, a lot of people complain about the hitboxes on that. It's a dangerous move.
It's wide, but it's very shallow.
So perfect placement by iThrow there with his ground pound. And man, they're both on their last stock now, and it's close. Ooh.
Remy hunting for something.
Remy could just get the kill right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Ithro's
shades
gotta be worried.
of the losers finals match between Noel.
I throw off the side. Can Remy get
same
the edge
tension.
guard? He's got him up. I don't
Uh-oh.
know if he touched the ground. Oh, yeah, he did. He did.
Just touches there, fights his way back onto stage.
That was close. One more side air ought to do it for Remy.
Catches
Any
him
of
with the
sig-
side signature. That's a bunch of damage.
Oh!
Ithro really evening it up, just chipping away at
Oh my
Remy's
goodness,
health.
Remy has had Ithro in kill range for so long, but Ithro remains alive. He just remains. Ithro remains.
He remains. You can't get rid of this guy.
Oh, again, off the side. If Ithro can get the gimp on him right now without getting hit, that would just be so incredible.
Oh, forcing him wide.
That was
Catches
good.
with the side
That
air.
was great. He threw the weapon wide. He was already going wide. He threw the weapon wider, right, which forced him to dodge even wider. And he had no dodge anymore. He hit him with the side air, unarmed side air, no problem. Got the kill.
That was beautiful.
That was
was
beautiful.
absolutely beautiful.
Oh my goodness, what a match. And Remy now in the lead.
Wow.
Remy's in the lead. Just like that. You know, he came into this match
Reset the bracket.
after getting 3-0'd in winners finals.
Yep.
Came back in here, reset the bracket in game 5, and now he's in the lead for the first time ever playing Ithro in this tournament. Remy is now in the lead. And this is going to be a new feeling for Ithro because, you know, now he's playing catch up for the first time in this tournament. He no longer has the lead here. This is and we'll see how this
Definitely
affects
a
him.
different tone, and I think, you know, Remy, he came off of momentum in losers finals. He's coming off of momentum after resetting the bracket. It's going to be a chore to stop him.
That switch to Hattori really helping him out here. Whoa! Did you see that? That use of gravity cancel sidelight there dodged the bow down air. It just went. He went right over the arrow, rolled over it into Ithro. That was a sweet move.
And the height that he's doing it, I think it might even get over some of the side lights that Ithro throws out. Ithro throws out. I mean, that's what you've got to do. Ithro throws out a lot of attacks.
That's right.
And that's why the damage is just about even though Remy has had all these spectacular plays.
Wow. Who could see that? That was a great weapon throw upward. I had no idea he would be in that position. Look at these. He's showing Ithro how to throw.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that, especially with the two weapons that he had, kind of using it to break spacing. Throw one, follow it, throw the other, follow it. You know, it just makes it difficult to find where you're going through.
Ithro seals the first kill. Seals the deal on that first kill.
All right, Remy going to be looking to even up the stocks very quickly, though. There's the side air into the edge guard. Can he secure it?
Still, he touched the ground there, so he's got his jumps back. Remy's he's still got some work to do on this edge guard.
Ooh.
Still off the edge. Can Remy get it? Nope, they're back to neutral. Nice
Wow.
side sig. Gravity cancel side sig.
We've been seeing a lot of these gravity cancels from Remy. He uses it to be just off the ground. Get
Just
around
off the ground.
most of
Exactly,
the
yeah.
grounded
He's
attacks.
he's still covering a grounded hurt box, but also catching a little bit, you know, any hurt box that'd be a little bit higher than that too. It's really just giving him a greater range than he would be at if he did the move grounded.
Right.
And again,
I mean,
it's
also
risky to
helping
do.
just get over the grounded attacks. That's so smart.
Right, yeah.
So smart.
Remy up by 1 in this set after a bracket reset. Both players so even right now.
I know, every time that one of them gets a string going, the other one answers right back. Dead even damage.
Yeah, they're trading blows right now.
Oh my gosh, like Ithro went red. Now he's gonna hit Remy, right? Yeah, there it is. Even up the damage. Keep it going.
It's a dance, really. Oh,
Ithro got caught out of his options.
Unbelievable. He didn't. It may have looked like he was on the ground after that side air from Remy, but he wasn't. He did not touch the ground yet.
Yeah, it looks like he bounced off of it, I guess.
Well, yeah. If you're in
Jeez.
hit stun like that, it doesn't count, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Bounce off the ground, it won't
Right.
reset jumps.
Exactly. So, oh my goodness. 1-1. Even damage. One stock to 1 stock, 1 point. To hopefully 1 point here for Ithro if he can get the kill.
Let's see, you got to imagine that he wants to stop this momentum. He does not want to go down 2-0.
Oh man, yeah. No one wants that.
Because I mean, just from like a mental aspect, it's being down 2-0 after being in the winner's side of grand finals after a 3-0 in winners finals.
It's got to be stressful. It's mentally exhausting for sure.
Yeah, most players would just fall apart. But you know, Ithro, he's been in so many tournaments. I can see him just buckling down.
I can see him bringing it back. It's certainly not over until it's actually over.
Yep, and it looks like Ithro ready to close out this KO. Can he find it?
Oh, Ithro's got Remy off the side. He's pretty damaged. One good hit will do it, but Remy he just ensures his way in there with a weapon throw. Once again, it keeps working. That's a good move.
Oh man,
wow.
This is so close. Both of them so heavily damaged, any attack could be the last.
Remy is weapon starving Ithro here. Look at this. Again, he is not letting Ithro get a weapon, and it's working for him.
Oh my gosh.
This could be it. Here comes. Oh no! Oh my goodness. Now Ithro's got his weapon back. Both players armed. Bow versus sword. Ithro versus Remy. Summer Championship.
The recovery's gonna do it.
God.
Remy goes up 2-0. He is up 2-0 in the final set of grand finals.
That's it. He only needs one more game to win the Summer Championship after resetting the bracket, after losing 3-0 to this very opponent. He's coming back.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
What is going on here?
Wait a minute. We've got another character change coming in from Ithro.
That's Ithro switching to Nash, which we've seen him play Nash before.
Oh yeah.
He's got a good Nash here. Is this? Are we gonna see the same treatment as Remy's Hattori? Is this gonna be the same
the character
story?
change the answer?
Maybe. Ithro's got a great spear, and you know, and Nash has some extra speed, which really might be coming
I
in
mean,
handy
that Koji really just wasn't working out for him.
No, I guess not.
So this is his final gambit.
This could possibly be his last game in the tournament, unless he just breaks out, you know. And he can do it. He can totally do it.
Cool. Bit of a punish, not able to continue the string, but going for the edge guard here.
Wow, you see, he just walked away from that. Now he's got a weapon. Now he's starving Ithro's weapons. Uh-oh. Ithro has nothing left. Oh, my goodness. You just imagining how Ithro feels right now. You know, he's behind. He really needs to do a lot here to come back. And, a death like that is hard to come back from.
Absolutely. I mean, that's... Especially when you take so much damage just trying to rearm. That's why I'm really glad that Ithro picked up a hammer early on in this stock, because Remy has gotten so much mileage off of the weapon denial process.
Yeah, he has really been denying.
Like every time that Ithro's gone unarmed, he's moved him up a full damage value. Like if he's white, he moves him yellow, almost orange every time.
Remy is well on his the egg drop. Remy is well on his way to becoming the summer champion right now. Well on his way. Avoids wow! Barely. He had nothing else. He barely made it back from that. Oh man.
That was that perfectly mapped trajectory.
That's what's helpful about being Hattori, right? About being with somebody with high speed.
Oh yeah.
Is in those situations you actually do just straight move faster in the air so you can recover from farther away. It worked out perfectly there. Neutral sig from Remy, and Ithro is on what could be his final tournament stock. He's got a full stock to make up for it here. Can Ithro bring this back?
We've seen him pour on massive strings with that hammer before.
Oh my goodness, Remy!
Taking 2 stocks very quickly.
He can totally do this.
It's not out of the realm of possibility. It is a massive mountain to climb, though.
Nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, Ithro's got him off the side there. He's gonna let him back on.
I like how they were keeping that fight around the extra weapon.
Oh no,
that's so much damage.
That was such a good dodge punish, and Remy, that's it! That is it! Remy bringing out the set to destroy X flag.
Wow.
That was Civil War. Remy is your Brawlhalla Summer Champion for North America.
Wow.
Congratulations, man.
That was insane. What a finish. Let's see this again. Look at that. Spear combo into the edge guard. Laser guided ground pound.
Oh, that was such a good punish. Oh my god. Any ordinary man would have gone back up to the stage by then.
Oh, yeah. But he could
Unless-
taste victory. It was so close. All he had to do was go out there and stomp it.
That was amazing. That was so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable. Great play. Great play. Great job, Remy. Congratulations.
Very well played.
Remy is your Brawlhalla North American Summer Champion. Oh my goodness.
Man, that concludes the 1v1 for the Summer Championship. That was insane. This has been a crazy day, and there's only more crazy action tomorrow.
Tomorrow, starting at noon Eastern time, be here for what is essentially the same schedule, but 2v2.
2v2.
If you
some
thought today
doubles
was
action.
fun, oh my goodness, just wait till tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
Absolute
crazy.
insanity. Team combos, team saves. So exciting.
That was such an awesome tournament. Now, even though the tournament's over, the fun's not over.
Oh yeah.
We've got some big stuff coming up from our sponsors. Azio and Scepter. Gonna be giving away some things for us here.
Again, Azio, the official keyboard and mouse of the Brawlhalla World Championship.
That's right. They're gonna have over 100 of them there, right?
Oh my gosh.
Over 100 of them there for people to just use. You could try them out. You'll be able to just borrow them from their booth.
Oh man.
If you don't bring your keyboard, no problem. We've got amazing keyboards for you. The keyboard I use, I've got to vouch for it. It's a good keyboard. And the Scepter monitors, man, we keep
those
talking
things are
about
sick.
it, but
Those
they've got one of the
things are
fastest
sick.
input delays on the market at one of the best prices. So that's what matters when you're playing Brawlhalla. Is your monitor's input
And
delay.
what we've got for you guys today, Azio is raffling off. We're giving away one of their keyboards.
That's a keyboard and a mouse.
And a mouse.
A keyboard and a mouse. Now, one of these MK Hues, I believe it's the red ones that we have. We gave away a red one. So, a red MK Hue, along with that sweet mouse. Now, that mouse is actually called the EXO, is the model of it. It's a coincidence, I promise.
Of course it is.
But we're giving away a red MK Hue and that nice black EXO mouse.
Oh man, that's exciting.
So it's gonna be, you guys know what's happening. It's the old school latch giveaway. You know, we've been
used
here
it
before
on all of our dev streams.
Yeah,
we do that 3 times a week. You know, we give away some of our cool stuff, but our sponsors are now able to give away some of their cool stuff to you guys for coming, hanging out, enjoying some of the Summer Championship action.
Oh man, so here we go. We're loading this up right now.
Yep.
Everybody in the chat is in this giveaway. No need to type anything. You're good. This is the glorious Azio Scepter giveaway.
Yeah, giving away that nice Azio keyboard and mouse today.
Absolutely
love that.
Monitor giveaways coming tomorrow, so get hyped for that.
Man. Oh man.
But right now we're here with the Azio amazing keyboard and mouse giveaway. Now, anybody in the world can win this, right? If you, no matter where you are, if you win this, you will be contacted by an administrator to get your shipping details, and it'll come to you, no matter where you are in the world.
Oh man.
So,
that is great.
This is gonna be cool.
That
Now
is
make
great.
sure if you do win it that you say something in the chat after you win, to tell our tool here that you're here, because you gotta be here, right? Just because it landed on your name doesn't mean you're good. You gotta be here, you gotta be watching, and you gotta say something within 50 seconds after the winner is announced.
Yeah, and this tool is great. It's already added everybody from the chat into it. There is no keyword. We are set to roll. You guys are all in there.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah.
The
Again, it's gonna
glorious
roll.
Azio.
We're gonna see who gets the prize, and then you'll just speak up in chat. Let us know you are here. Otherwise, we re-roll.
Otherwise, we're just gonna re-roll it.
It's going to somebody else, man. You gotta be here.
All right, who is going to win this giveaway? We got a lot of new names in here.
Oh man, this is gonna be crazy.
K66. K66, are you here? Say something in the chat to let us know.
Anything at all.
Claim your prize.
Man, oh man, those sweet ASIO keyboard and mouse. Let's see, just speak up. You got a few seconds.
K66 might not be here. We might be re-rolling.
Uh-oh, it might be going to somebody else.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. You go back and watch the VOD. What? I won the giveaway.
No.
Oh no. Bad time to go to the bathroom. K66. This might be. Oh man, it looks. We might be looking at a re-roll here.
Uh-oh.
We might be looking at a re-roll.
This might be going to somebody else. Might be resetting the bracket here like Remy. Imagine that, just reset the swag bracket. All the wonderful prizes.
Reset the swag bracket. It looks like we're getting a bracket reset right now.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. K66 is not here.
Oh no.
Looks like we'll be giving away to someone else. Let's just roll that giveaway once more.
Here we go, and as we continue, we drop the time down.
Yep. 45 seconds to answer back this time. Here we go, rolling it again. Who's gonna
win
be?
It? You guys gotta be in chat. Just speak up, say anything at all. Once it lands on you, of course. Yes, of course. I would like this. I would like this giveaway. That would be great. Thank you.
Okay, who's it gonna be? Are we gonna recognize it?
Whoa.
Dreamy BH. That's a Brawlhalla player.
Oh man.
Pretty sure.
Oh man.
Let's see if Dreamy BH is here.
I'm pretty sure I saw them in chat before when we were watching on break.
All right.
Oh man.
Dreamy BH, where are you at?
Dreamy BH, just speak up
tell
in
me
chat.
you're here. Tell me you're here, Dreamy. This is an ASIO keyboard and mouse coming to you.
Oh,
if you
man.
say anything in the chat right now.
If no one's here, I'm taking the stuff. I'm gonna take all the things.
Production crew claiming the prize.
The production crew wants
I want
it.
a new monitor.
Oh man.
Oh man. Dreamy
going
BH.
to another? Is it going to another one?
I'm gonna take the stuff.
We're
just
gonna
out.
have to just keep it. Oh my goodness,
man.
Dreamy BH, you missed out. You missed
Might
out.
end up having to give it away at the World Championship. Clear it out. Add in the new user list.
Busting them out. We're getting a new one. Lowering the time limit.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Look at this. Keep an eye, guys.
We get down to 5 seconds. I'm taking the line. We can split the keyboard. We'll cut it in half.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even lying.
Come on, guys. Where are you at? Okay.
Somebody's looking to win this. Jambi 133.
Jambi 133.
Congrats, maybe you are the winner.
Maybe.
Speak up in chat if you are.
We'll see if they answer in time.
Say anything, get one of those nice ASIO keyboard and mouse sets. Courtesy of our sponsor, ASIO.
ASIO. Thanks for the keyboards, ASIO.
Yeah, big shout out to them. Those are going to be the official keyboards at the Brawlhalla World
Hey,
Championship. Jambi 133 is here.
Jambi 133, congratulations! You just won a super awesome set. Keyboard and mouse from ASIO.
Oh man, yeah, you will be contacted by one of our admins to get your information, get all that rolling, and we will send that your way.
Ooh, congratulations, man. Jambi 133, you are the winner. You're going to be contacted by Sloshula, I believe, or maybe one of Sloshula's people. You'll be contacted for your shipping details. Just give us your shipping details, and we will send you out a super nice keyboard and mouse from ASIO.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you all for coming out today. That concludes the Summer Championship 1v1 tournament, but the Summer Championship's not over yet.
That's right.
Tomorrow, starting at 12 p.m., that's noon Eastern Time, the 2v2 Summer Championship's going down, and it's gonna be awesome.
Man, I'm ready for this 2v2 action.
It's gonna be amazing.
Today was crazy for 1v1. I can only imagine what they've got for us tomorrow.
Tomorrow
with 2v2.
is gonna be insane. Action. It's basically just twice as awesome. There's
Just double
twice
everything.
as much action. Double everything.
Double the players, double the teams, double everything.
Get ready for that. It's gonna be really, really great. Thank you to everyone for coming out, and thank you for everyone behind the scenes for helping out. We've got Funky P on the stream controls. Raiden doing a whole mess of stuff. He's the replays. You've seen a lot of the replays. That's all Raiden.
He's handling
behind
a lot
the scenes.
of production elements.
We've got Sloshua running the brackets
Admin
behind the
in
scenes.
the back end. Oh
Tons
my
of
gosh.
admins. Oh man, just too many admins really.
And shout outs honestly to all of you guys for sticking around, for viewing, for just chilling with us for this summer championship, enjoying the action, and for everyone who competed in this tournament.
That's right. We had 3,000 contestants today in today's tournament.
Gosh.
Thank you all for competing. It's because of you guys that this works. All right, so stick around. Tell your friends.
Yeah, shout outs. Thank you again, and we'll see you all tomorrow for that 2v2 action.